and left me. We were close friends, also lovers. Did everything for one another. Now you're gone and I'm lost without you here now. But I know I gotta live and make it somehow. Come back to me. Can you hear me? Hear me calling for you. 'Cause it's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? Said I've been leaving you. Is your heart still mine? I wanna cry sometime. Now I'm sitting here thinking about you and the days we used to share. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. I'm just wondering if you still care. I don't wanna let you know that it's killing me. I know you got another life, you gotta concentrate, baby. Come back to me. Can you feel me? Hear me calling for you. 'Cause it's won't take you, baby.
She said that all you wanna do is run over me like shoes and take me to your crib and try to find something sweet. Wanna be the first to run tell you took my virginity, but I'm gonna hold out until I know about love. Kisses and hugs, I'm sure that that'll be enough. If you just wait, I'm gonna give to you. But before I do, this is what I want you to do. Boy, you should listen. Baby, I ain't listen. I know you think I'm flippin'. No, you won't catch me slippin'. You won't catch me slippin'. Boy, you should listen. You should listen. Baby, I ain't listen. I know you think I'm flippin'. No. But you won't catch me slippin'. Won't catch me slippin'. All the other just get
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. We're down to our final hour. Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys ready to get our final hour of our streamathon completed? Are we prepared? You gotta do to let me know that you're ready to go is put a 1 in chat. It's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is put a 1 and not a 2. All you have to say is I'm ready for a stream to start today. Hi, hello, howdy, how you doing? Hi, hi, happy today.
Happy today. That is the day that is today. Happy. I hope it is happy for you. Hi. Hi, Danny. Hi, Jay. Hi, Steady. Hi, Steve. Hi, Moonbeam. Hi, B. Hi, Owen. Fun outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Star Killer. Today is Tuesday. What a good day for twos. Am I right? What a lovely day to be a two. Making some dinner. Ooh, what you guys gonna have for dinner? Thank you, Moonbeam. Ooh, Danny on that 15 stream streak. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Thank you so much for 15 streams in a row. I appreciate that. I kind of really missed you guys today. I had to do so much stuff today. That sounds so yummy, Danny. That sounds so good. I had a busy day today. I got a lot of the house cleaned up. It has been a endless task. There's still so much to do. So much is just half unpacked and everywhere in my house. I'm actually quite keen to take a couple days off and just like get after it. Excuse me, knock it out. So I got some cleaning done today. I also started my first set of Amazon Marketplace items. I made 10 today, you guys. I made 10. They're so simple, but they only let you upload 3 at a time, and then you have to wait 72 hours for them to be approved to make sure that you're not like, you know, selling pictures of your beehole or something. What's up, Fallen? Welcome on in. Hi from a land down under. How are you? Welcome on in. Whereabouts in Oz are you? I have spent a lot of time in Australia this past year. I've been to almost every state and one of the territories. I've been to Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, South Island, Tasmania, and Canberra. You're in Queensland. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I love it there. No, not photo sets on Amazon. So I'm starting this new thing. And I don't know if it's actually going to work out, but I want to give it a try. I've seen lots of videos about it. And basically, you can create... You're 4 hours from... Dude, I've spent so much time in Harvey Bay. Are you north or south, east? Whereabouts? So basically you make merch items for Amazon. Oh, I haven't gone north yet. I really want to do a road trip from Harvey Bay to Cairns one day. I still haven't made it up to Cairns. Every time I go, there's a freaking cyclone. So I have been making things all day today. I made some sketchbooks. I made a coloring book. I made a self-care 12-month planner. Like, I'm really excited about this. So basically what you do is you make the item, and then you upload it to the Amazon Kindle it's KDP Amazon, Kindle something publishing, and or maybe it's like distribution and publishing. I don't know, whatever, that doesn't even matter. And then you upload the files that you create up into the Amazon Marketplace, and then they just sell that stuff for you. So, like, basically, I just make the thing, I upload it. Now I have a workflow that's super streamlined. And then it's really just set it and forget it. Like, you upload the thing that you make, and then it's just on the Amazon Marketplace. And it just does its thing. And every month, if any of your items sell, then you get a check. I don't know if there is a maximum amount of items that you can upload. Oh, there must be a maximum amount of items that you can upload per month, because I got capped at 3 uploads today. So it's 3 a day for 30 days. So probably you can upload 90 items. I don't know if there's an upward cap. Yeah, they print it, they sell it, they do all of like the dealing with ratings and reviews and marketing and searchability and all of that stuff. You just put in the categories and the key terms, and then you leave it. And then you leave it. And some things will do okay, and some things won't do okay. I'm gonna look. That's a good question, actually. Is there a max amount of uploads for KDP Amazon? Okay. How many books can I upload? It's limit 3 per day. But I just want to know total. Total? How the new upload limit account self-publish something. You should come back for Easter. Rockhampton. Always for Easter. I will not be able to come back for Rocky Nuts, but I will be back in May. I will be back in May for a little while, for like 2.5 weeks. Okay, Amazon KDP, blah 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 blah. Looks like these can be created, blah 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 blah. Amazon realized the issue and imposed a daily upload limit of just 3 books to Kindle Direct Publishing is what it stands for. At first, this change may feel worrying, but it doesn't have to restrict your publishing goals if you adapt wisely. In this guide, I'll break down exactly what the KDP upload limit means for you as an indie author. Okay. Previously, there were no restrictions on how many book titles you could publish per day in Kindle Direct Publishing. You could upload unlimited 24/7 if you wish. But in early 2023, Amazon quietly added a policy restricting KDP users to just 3 new uploads per calendar day. This sudden limit aims to crack down on a flood of AI-generated books. Okay, that totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. They're like, hey, we want independent sellers to be making money, not AI. Okay. People are releasing 10 or even more than 20 titles in a day. The limitation could seriously disrupt their publishing strategy. Blah, 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 blah. You still publish. They're just trying to block low quality. Okay, but how? It doesn't look like there is a... The limit resets at 12 a.m. Oh, cool. So I can upload my other ones at 12. Does this apply to paperbacks too, or just ebooks? Can I still publish unlimited books on other platforms daily? Yes, you can publish as many books per day as you wish to Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, Google Play, and ebook stores. Damn, I should do that too. Dang. I don't know. I can't find anything on it. Oh well. Oh well, I'm just going to keep uploading, and then if they tell me I have a limit, then I'll delete the non-performing ones to do new ones. I thought several times about trying to write books. I think that's a labor of love, though. I mean, if you enjoy doing it, why not just do it in your free time? Like, you don't have to do it with the intention of selling it. If you love reading and you love writing, why not just start writing stuff down? Have a little like book notebook.
Can you love me unconditionally? Be patient with me. Gentle with me. Gentle with me.
I used to love writing, but I haven't really written fiction. Oh, you want to write like what would you write? Like a fantasy? Would you write smut? Would you write some filthy smut? I can just see you like writing your paragraphs for the day or getting your pages done and then reading them just squo, and then you guys are just little smutty perverts together. If you moved to Australia, where would you move to? Queensland. Yeah, Harvey Bay. I don't want to have to come up with synonyms for sexual organs. Love, you don't have to. All of them already exist. Just, you know what? Just whenever you're talking about a wiener, call it a throbbing member. And whenever you're talking about a vagine, call it a blossoming flower. Easy. Easy. Very sexy. Very sexy. That also gave me the ick. I apologize on behalf of who I am. Oh, Squo, don't you send me that food porn. Don't you send that to me. I tried to meal prep my cucumbers today and make that really yummy Greek yogurt that I made before. I don't know what I did wrong, but it was the most disgusting thing I've ever tried. And then I tried to like power through it and just eat it because I was like, I don't want to waste this. Like, I don't want to waste my cucumbers, my little baby cukes. I paid extra for them. So I made a bowl of it and I just poured seasoning, salt, and pepper all over it. And I tried to eat it, like I tried to power through it, and it gave me a tummy ache. It was a terrible idea. I shouldn't have tried to power through it. I should have just let it be, but I couldn't help myself. It was not great. It was very sad. Now I have no food in my house. All I have is where are my baby hairs? They're looking so sad. Now all I have at the house is vegetarian sausage patties, frozen bananas, and like some crackers. I have some cereal, but it's healthy cereal, and I love healthy cereal. Healthy cereal is the best, but I got this new kind of healthy cereal that's supposed to be like Cocoa Puffs, and it's very hard. And so if it hits, like there's a place right here in the back of my mouth where my molars are pulled and like it's just gums. And when it gets into that spot in my mouth, it gets stuck and then it just like hurts. It just causes pain. So anyway, I've been living off cheese today. Squo's over here sending me delicious pictures of fresh salmon patties with lemon. Freshly sliced lemon. Like I can just smell it. I can smell what the house smells like right now. You guys are gonna have the best dinner. So to figure out what you like with healthy food, and that's understandable. Oh, I know what I like. This isn't the only time in my life I've ever been a healthy person. I just was trying this new cereal. I love the way it tastes. I don't love the way it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts me. It hurts me real bad. I'm gonna put my hair up because it's bothering me. I'm fiddling with it. I just can't stop. Hi, Kung Fu Panda. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Do 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 do. Yeah, getting hurt by food is not the goal. That's correct. Good call. Good. Yeah. Yes. I like it when my food is nice to me. What's up, Zerg? Cornflakes are straight up gamble. Damn cord shards stabbing through my gums. Dude, it's terrible. And that's why I can't eat like Captain Crunch. When I used to eat, like very sugary cereals. Captain Crunch was my absolute favorite. Captain Crunch with extra crunch berries. Om nom nom. Give it to me now. Not anymore. Not with this mouth. Not with this mouth. I don't think so. Cocoa Puffs? No. Reese's Puffs? Absolutely not. Not only does it get the roof of my mouth, but it's literally getting my gums. I don't think so. There are lots of things when you get older that you can just like no longer stand the discomfort of. High heels is one of them for me. I used to wear the highest heels out to like dinner and stuff. Absolutely not. I can't handle cold anymore. We would go to like the club or the bar and I would wear the skimpiest, tiniest little dresses and shorts. in the middle of winter. It would be snowing outside. I'd be like slipping in my high heels. Couldn't even feel the cold. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take a couple shots, I won't even feel it anymore, it's fine. Now, I'm pulling up, if I go to a bar, I'm pulling up in like Ugg boots, lined leggings, a parka, a teddy bear hat, gloves. I might have earmuffs on, I don't know. Okay, Squirrel, we get it. We get it, okay? We get it. We got it, Squirrel. Spare. We got it. Fucking fucker. You little fucking fucker. Squirrel just sent me the buttered and seasoned asparagus sitting in the cookie sheet waiting to be cooked. I bet it smells so good. You deserve it. You deserve a delicious meal, Danny. You worked very hard. I'm cooking a tuna bake. Do you fish, Fallen? Like, did you catch that tuna? Or did you go to the store and catch tuna? I feel like that's what, when people ask me if I fish, I'm like, yeah. I go to the grocery store. I gotta find the best one. I gotta pay for it. Takes all day to get to the grocery store. I am quite the fisher. Oh, is a tuna bake like a tuna casserole? It's like has noodles and like cream of mushroom or cheese. Hi, Kodiak. You pulled out the Aussie lingo on me and I got lost for a second, but now I'm found. Don't worry, I'm here. We're locked in. Kodiak, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Happy Tuesday. You guys, I can't believe that this is it. I'm sad, right? I'm sad the timer's gonna be over. But also, I'm kind of excited. This timer has been stressing me out. It's been stressing me out. Is it gonna go longer? Is it gonna be over? What's going on? Do I need to go live tomorrow? Do I need to make a plan? I'm good. How are you doing? I'm doing great tonight. Thank you for asking, Kodiak. I love tuna fish. I love fish as well. I love to go back into fishing, but I got a new hobby. What's your new hobby? What's your new hobby? Why does that? It sounds insidious. It sounds like you're a spy or like an assassin or something. You're like, yeah, I wish I had time for fishing, but I got a new hobby. Got my sights set on you, girl. Yeah, totally, Jay. What is diamond painting? Is that when you have the little gems and then you put the gems in the colors and then at the end you have a painting that's made out of the gems? There was a Star Wars one that I wanted so bad. It was a Darth Vader bust. And it was like all blacks and reds, like shades of red. And so it was the black of his mask. And then he was just lit up by his lightsaber. It was so sick. What's your favorite one you've done so far, Fallen? What have you guys been up to this week? What's going on? What have you been up to this week? And what are you going to be up to for the rest of the week, you guys? What's the plans for this week? What are we doing? Do you know we have a front page in 4 days on Saturday, I think. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, we have a front page. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I got to make a plan. For us. We have a front page from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. Gotta figure out what to do. I think maybe we'll do a little cosplay. Maybe we'll do a little painting. Maybe we'll do a little cooking. Oh, excuse me. I have too many. You were like, I love this. I'm buying them all. You're working? What do you do for work, Kodiak? Thank you for the bless. Cooking, cleaning, installing a guitar hanger. Oh. Making some extra room now that there's extra room. You got told to stream and do diamond painting? Do it. Do it. If you like talking to people and you like sharing your art, do it. Everyone should stream if they want to. Hey, Misfit. What's up, dude? Hello. Happy Tuesday. I built houses on an island? Yo, that's dope. That's sick. Do you live on the island, or are you like a part of a building company? Like you guys have to ship all the building materials over. That's cool. I'm very shy. You might not like streaming then, Fallen. That might, if you're very shy, streaming might not be your pajama jam. Nothing, just chilling. Looking for a farm to buy. Okay, what are the requirements of the farm? Does it have to come with animals? Are we looking for square acreage? Are we looking for certain types of land? Fertile land? Are you going to be planting crops? Are you looking for land with trees so you can do logging? Lumber? Hold on, ad supporting. Hold on, sub gifting. Oops. Oops, my hand slipped. Whoopsies. Whoops.
Luna Lyric gifted a tier 1
what
sub
happened?
to
How did that
Mr.
happen? That's so weird. Ah! Ah, dude, my hands, they're just covered in, baby oil. For some reason. Oh, the coconut oil spilled all over my hands. They slipped. Okay, so what kind of land are we looking for? You didn't have to. I'm a dob to shook now. I don't know what that means. I'm a dob? Are we looking, what kind of farming are you trying to do? Are you trying to milk cows? Are you trying to plant crops? Are you trying to do lumber? Oh, dob is Aussie for tell shook. I'm gonna dob too. I'm gonna dob too. I'm a dob too. I have not heard anybody say that. I'm learning. Tuna bake? Dob too. By the time I come back, I'm gonna have so many new sayings, and Jesse's gonna be like, where did you get these sayings from? Where are you picking these up? You weren't even here. Dob. I'm a dob too. Yeah, I only got 560 diamond paintings. I love it. It helps my depression and anxiety and eye-hand coordination. Fallen, you have 560 diamond paintings? What the freak? Hi, Kodiak. Welcome back. I'm sick of living in Brisbane, so I'm looking for minimum 20 acres. Are you gonna like work it? Are you gonna like work the land? Or do you just want a lot of like, does farm mean the same thing that it means here, where it's like you're raising animals or you're doing crops or you're doing lumber, like you're farming something? Or does farm just mean land, room, space, acreage, hobby farm? Timu's bad. Oh, you got him for like deals then. All right, you didn't spend like 560 Australian type dollars worth of diamonds. You got him off Temu, so you got him for like cheap. Hi, Slice. Awesome cattle and a veggie patch. Oh my god, you're gonna have cows? Can I come to your house? Please? You don't even have to let me inside. I just want to kiss your cows on the nose. It's all I want to do. I just... Mwah. Mwah. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to meet a cow. You can meet them at the state fair where I grew up. But you don't really get to meet them. You kind of just get to like look at them and then you can pat their butt. I've never known somebody who had a cow before. I have 4 cows at the moment on a mate's farm with his. I'll sell 3. Oh. Oh, they're those kind of cows. So if I'm not there for a little while, my friend Susie might have gone missing. Gotcha. Hi Slice, hi Giz. Luna, where are you from? The Pacific Northwest. I grew up around the Seattle, Tacoma area, but I also spent a lot of time in Oregon and California. All down the West Coast. You love cows too, Moonbeam? You just want a cow on a goose farm? Just geese riding cows? I'll have one as a pet. Have you ever seen Misfit? Have you ever seen those Instagram? There's this guy who creates videos on Instagram. He has a cow and he tries to bake with the cow in the kitchen. And the cow is just wreaking havoc the whole time. They're the funniest videos. He's like, I'm gonna make pancakes. And then the cow's just like, yeah, fuck your life, bro. Fuck your life. That's a dream. I have a dog that does that, but she doesn't get up on the counters. Frey has such good manners, you know? Unless I'm on the ground, and then she's all over me. Oh, to have a cow and give it unlimited pets. Have you seen the ones who do it with their beagles? No. I had a miniature beagle growing up. His name was Andy. Beagles are such unique little doggies. I nannied for a family a long time ago, over a decade ago now. But they had a beagle, and they also fostered elderly beagles. So they always had at least 2 beagles in their house at any given point, sometimes up to 3 or 4. And it was just the silliest house. Beagles are silly dogs. His name is Lenny. Oh, beagles always have human names. I have never met a beagle that didn't have a human name. The least human name I've ever met a beagle was Daisy. And there are humans named Daisy. It's just not a super common name. Every beagle I've ever met. Frank, Martha, Margaret, Daisy, Andy, Lenny. I'm so sorry to hear that, Misfit. It's incredible to see like how our animals that live together and like have a life together, how they're negatively impacted when one of them passes away. I went through that with Freya when her big sister passed away, or well, went missing, presumably passed away because she was never found. But Freya was just completely different after that. I mean, she bounced back. She's become a different dog, but to watch how animals actually grieve the loss of their brothers and sisters and stuff, or people, it's pretty incredible. Oh no, Misfit, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I couldn't even imagine. I could not even imagine. I'm so sorry you're going through that, dude. Kendrick sampled one of the songs that's playing steady. I can barely hear it. I gotta turn it up. When I'm gonna take a couple days off after the timer's done. I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. I'll probably be back on Friday. I'm gonna take a couple days off. I'm gonna get my house in order, but also I'm going to rework the stream area, stream room, all of our cameras and audio and stuff. I have this Go XLR mixer, which I have loved for so long, and it was like a very special gift that was given to me, a very generous gift that was given to me. But the Go XLR Discord, like the team that supported updates and like making it work and making the software and programs work and everything, they just announced in their Discord that all of them have been laid off. So now there's no Go XLR team anymore, and there will not be any more updates or anything. And it's already malfunctioning, so I'm gonna have to think about getting an alternative audio mixer, which is so frustrating because this thing, I mean, again, it was a gift, but it was like $600. So I have this $600 thing that I have become 100% reliant on, and I'm gonna have to start thinking about an alternative. Luckily now there are like smaller like more I don't know, not accessible, smaller, you know, things that can do some of the stuff that I can do on this thing, but yeah, I'm gonna have to retire it. So anyway, I'm gonna work on that. Rode is good for a mixer. Oh, the previous song. I just turned it up, so now I can actually hear what's going on. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into Rode. Hi, Mila. I'll have to look into Rode. The only Rode stuff I've ever used is the Rode lapel mics. I've never used any of their like proper office streaming stuff. I'll have to give it a look. We had beagles when I was a very young kid for a couple years. Aww. Aww. It's Mila! Roadcaster. Okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. Pull up a tab so I don't forget it. Dude, what is going on with my nose? Okay. Whoa. These oh. These are wow. The cheapest one that I see, the Rode Rodecaster Pro 2, $700. Rode Rodecaster Pro 2, $700. Rode Rodecaster Pod 2 and Pod Mic 2-person podcast kit, $1,500. Misfit. I feel like I have misled you. I know that, you know, dressed like this and speaking in the very eloquent manner that I do, I must just like, I must just like look just so rich. Like I know I exude this energy of ballin'. But the truth is, yeah, the truth is not that. The truth is not that. I can't afford eggs. I can't afford eggs. I just want to put that out there real quick. I can't afford eggs. So, you know, in some circles, that's pretty impressive. But I cannot afford this. I cannot afford this. I can't even afford to make this a donation goal right now, because we got 7 million other things we gotta fucking I gotta pay rent. Yeah, and 2 pounds of bananas, boy. Yeah, fuck eggs, don't get me started. I'm fencing off part of my yard for chickens. Hell yeah, Misfit. I used to have chickens way back in the day. I had some, what are they called, New England Reds. It's 6. It was too many. Me and my ex, we had 6 chickens. We had no idea what we were doing. We built this whole coop. There were so many eggs. All of our family who lived close by, they were like, we'll come and get eggs. Oh my God, farm fresh eggs. Amazing. Do you think any of them ever came over one time to get a fucking egg? Not once. Not once. And these chickens were laying an egg every other day. We had a dozen eggs every other day. Like, there are only so many things that eggs go into. Had me out here looking like Gaston, just fucking drinking egg shakes. La-di-da, you can afford eggs, rich bitch. You just sent me a picture of salmon fillets and roasted asparagus. So I think maybe pot You should stop telling this kettle what color it is. Okay? Because you're looking silly. You're looking silly. Hi, Miklo. What's up, Tati? I have kids, eggs, we need eggs. We need eggs! How many kids do you have, Misfit? Oh, exclamation point Luniverse. We don't have it easy access because trolls will come in because I have boobs and they'll type exclamation point Discord and then they'll go into the Discord and they will post the most scariest, disgusting, despicable, like rancid things that you could ever imagine. But if you click that link right there, that'll take you to the Discord. What's up, Knives? How are you? I was summoned by boobs. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Boop, 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 boop. You're just jealous? Yes. Yes, I don't know what I have said to you that would lead you to believe literally anything else. Yes, I am very jealous. I am very jealous. Danny, I do. I do. Ah! So exciting. The best day ever. Selling eggs would make more money on the black market though. Yeah, too bad it's really hard to ship eggs. Things I have seen people post in Discord. Yeah. I have honestly never seen the stuff that people are posting because my mods take all the brunt of everything for me because they're amazing. Nice. Boobs are pretty great. Okay, pets channel. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh, the guitars look really nice, Danny. Are we gonna see Lenny? I'm trying not to get my hopes up right now. Are you going to post a picture of Lenny? We have a pets channel. We have a pets channel, Misfit. We have one. It's under Mooners. Go to the Mooners tab and then open it and then it's pets. Oh, you might not have the Mooner role yet. Hey, Miwa, would you mind giving Misfit a role in Discord, please? The Mooner role? Actually, wait, Misfit, you're punk, right? Oh, you have the Mooner role. You should be able to see it. Can you see the Mooners tab? Okay, you see it now. Perfect. Perfect. You need a role for that. You need a role for this. What now? Thank you, Mira. What now? Oh yeah, Danny got real quiet. Danny got real quiet. You ain't ready for this body roll? You ain't ready for all this? Stop it. Misfit. What was Lenny graduating from? He was graduating from puppy school. Of course he was, I bet he got straight A's. I bet he was the pal of Victorian. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, that's so adorable. I love him. I love him. How old is he now? I love him. Oh, I just love little puppies. That's him yesterday? He's still such a little baby puppy face. Is he still a little baby puppy? What's up, Johnny? With his lipstick out? You know what's funny? I've never heard anybody call it that except for in Oz. Aussies call the red rocket lipstick, which is like so, it's so much nicer, right? It's so much, it's not as gross sounding, right? But when we were in Tasmania, that's what Nacho called Loki's thing when it was sticking out. It was always sticking out all the time. Apparently he's so old. He's so old that like his wiener doesn't lubricate anymore, and when it comes out it gets stuck because there's not enough lubricant. And the vet was like, if it gets stuck out like that, just put KY jelly on it. Well, nobody wants to rub KY jelly on their dog's wiener multiple times a day, you know what I mean? So it just be coming out until he licks it, and then it goes back in. So we started calling him Boner Boy. Come here, Boner Boy. Oh, Boner Boy. Aww. 16 months old now. Oh, they're so cute together. They loved each other very much. You know what's kind of magical? Like, there's nothing good about a pet passing, especially unexpectedly. But how amazing that you got Lenny 16 months ago, and for 16 months he got to learn how to be a dog from your angel baby. Like, that's so cool, because now your dog that's passed gets to live on in Lenny in so many ways, and that's really, really, really special. Dizzy was a rescue, and we had her for 9 years. Oh, Dizzy and Lenny. Ah, Lordy. Tati, is there any news? Is there any news? I've heard it called lipstick before. Oh, I just have no manners. I don't have a filter, and I just say whatever I think all the time, even if it's vulgar. I never try to think of nice ways to say things. She wanted to eat him, but then 5 days later she changed and loved him. Brennan saw the Luna coin on stream and got excited. Do you like that, Brennan? Hi! Hi, Brennan! Chat, we have 25 minutes left to stream. We have 25 minutes left to stream. What do we do? A backflip? I think you should probably do a backflip, chat. Can I tell you something? I think I missed you more than you missed me. I do. I think I missed you more than you missed me. I can just feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it right here. And you know, these can't lie, actually. Oh, haha. Theory disproven. You'll fight me? Wish you would. I wish you would. Come get some. I did. Squirrel, I'm so sorry. I saw them in the middle of my Amazon hyperfocus, but I love them. I have more ideas to build off of them. I enjoy. I also really enjoy the aspect of, like, okay, we have competitors who are coming on. We book them, you know, let's say a week before. We don't tell them what the challenges are going to be. All we tell them are the materials that they may or may not need. And then we throw in some random ones too. Like, just to throw them off the scent, right? So some stuff, obviously the things that they actually need, and then some things that are just like, why do I need whipped cream? Oh, that's just so you can have a little special treat after. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I also was thinking it would be fun, so for the dating game thing, if we obviously probably not the first episode, but if we had like ways to make team challenges in a dating game where they have to work together or they both get eliminated. I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun and funny. Squo's sending me more fucking food pictures. I know. I know what you're doing. Quit trying to distract me. Oh, here's the full meal. We need to watch probably a lot to talk about. Watch what? Oh, some dating shows? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. We need to watch Twitch dating shows and we need to watch IRL dating shows. And we need to watch some, don't give me close-ups. Don't fucking put it at that angle, you slut. You slut. What's Game Changer? Is that a game show? We need to just watch some videos. I need to start. That's what I need to be doing on my downtime. While I'm cleaning and stuff. Just have game shows on all the time. Fully immerse myself. Dude, Freya's laying right outside my door and her butt is facing the crack of the door and she's constantly tooting and it's like she's pumping toots into the room without even being in the room. This is absurd. She's not even in here. Somehow she still has found a way to gas me out. Chat, do you guys, do any of you guys in the chat watch, like game shows or any of those, I don't even know what the game shows are anymore, but there's like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? There's the one with the briefcases, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, those kinds of shows. Does anybody in chat watch those shows? Because I have some future plans for some future things that I would like for us to be doing in the future. But I need more information. I need a better understanding of these game shows and like what people like and what's fun to watch. I don't even know what's on the TV anymore. Because you don't really see those types of shows on streaming services, I don't think. But then again, I only really watch Hulu. Hulu and HBO Max, Disney Plus, Paramount. The places where I can watch my nerd shows. Survivor is on Paramount. Maybe I'll try logging back into Paramount and see if I can find some game shows there. Hi Luna, pinch me. What? Oh my god, is my title still pinch me? bucks. Enjoy your lurk numbers. Thank you, Envid. How are you tonight? What are you doing? What are you doing? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? All right, Squo. Great. Plated. Beautiful. Wonderful. Looks like it tastes great. Looks like it tastes delicious. Must be nice. I bet that's a wonderful sensation. You know what? Just for that, I'm getting tacos for dinner. Look at what you did. I am gonna order a taco. Not Taco Bell though, because that was painful. Yesterday, you guys, I had Taco Bell for the first time in probably like 4 or 5 months. And it was as soon as I finished my crunch wrap, as soon as I finished it, I was like, why did I do that? Why did I make this choice? Like, why have I treated myself so poorly? It's Wednesday on the East Coast. Taco Tuesday's over. Hi, Sage. I'm doing well. Timer's almost out. 20 minutes left on the timer. It's looking pretty likely to run out, which means I'm going to take the next 2 days off. Are you even open? Oh, Chipotle's open, you guys. Well, this changes everything. How do we up the timer, and how much can we up the timer? You up the timer with tips, bits, and subs. And you can up the timer all the way to the end of March. But I just don't, I think this might be the end of it. Okay, let's get Chipotle honey chicken. What the hell is that? I've never heard of Chipotle honey chicken. I'll get you. I wish I could ask for extra corn salsa. I also wish I could get cheese and sour cream without them doing so much cheese and sour cream. They do so much. That's okay, we'll get it without it. Taco Bell's a scam. At the risk of showing my age, I remember the days when I'd eat at Taco Bell with my family. If we were still hungry, my mom would hand us $1. That was enough to buy 3 more tacos. 3, I say! Zerg, I am not old enough to remember tacos being under 3 tacos being under $1 at Taco Bell, but I am young enough to remember 2 for 99 cent tacos at Jack in the Box, which I do not suggest that anybody ever get Jack in the Box tacos at any time of the day, regardless of your level of intoxication, but we used to live on those. Just pure grease and salt, and I'm not even sure that there was anything like meat actually in there. Hi, Salidas. I'm doing it to spite you. Yeah, and to spite your butthole, apparently. Tell your poor little bunghole that I tried my best. I tried my best. I miss the old just pick up the phone 1-800 commercials. Nothing like the old 90s ads. $19.99 for the first 20 minutes. $1.99 for a minute after. Wait, are you talking about the local singles in your area want to chat with you right now? Are you talking about those? Are you talking about those? Tati. I had a taco eating competition with my friend to see who could eat 10 tacos the fastest. Who won? Who won? How much does tips give you? Or what is the best option for time on the timer? So, tips are 2 minutes per dollar. Subs, tips and bits are 2 minutes per dollar. Subs are 5 minutes. Tier 1. Tier 2 is 10 minutes. Tier 3 is 30 minutes. I did. By like a minute. What kind of tacos were they? I'm like very immersed. What kind of tacos are we talking? Tacos are we talking? What kind of tacos are we talking about here? Are these like Taco Bell tacos? Are these street tacos? Are they crunchy? Are they soft? Are there extra fillings? Or is it just like meat, cheese? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What's up, 5'4"? That's a cute little frog. Hi. Hi. Oh, they were Jack in the Box? Oh, baby. Baby, that hurts twice. That hurts twice because I feel like shoving 10 tacos down your throat, you're not enjoying them, right? It's just like frantic. You're not enjoying them. You're just shoving it in. I guess that's 3 times. Then it hurts because you get a tummy ache. And then... And then it's got to go somewhere, right? It's got to get out of there somehow. Hi, Shikari. My glasses, yeah, they're not real. I just like the way the frames look. And also, like, I wore mascara, and I think it might have been old. And it's making my eyelashes flare up. And so the glasses kind of, like, they make me feel like it hides how red my face is right now. Are you ever going to make a Pikachu again on stream? Like a Pikachu painting? Yeah, sure. I want to do more character paintings. I've actually been getting a lot of requests for character paintings. I did this one. It's almost done. It's him from Powerpuff Girls. We did like a 3-dimensional painting. His little beard, or there. Hold on, wrong hand. His little beard's hanging off of there. I just need to make his little claws, and then I'm gonna send him out. Oh, you mean Lego? Psycho. Yeah, I literally have the Lego Yoda in my garage. Broken, shattered into a gazillion pieces. But then I also have my community, a couple of my community members got together. They crowdfunded for the cost of the Yoga Lego set. And then Alyssa built it and glued it all together. So I actually have a fully intact Yoda as well. Our butts were kissing seats for a while. Hopefully there were 2 restrooms in that bathroom. I mean, in that, wherever you guys were. That's okay, Psycho. No worries. Thank you, 5'4". Thank you, Tati. Thank you, Dives. How many? It would be nice to see it on camera. The, like, Lego building? I remember someone I watched made Yoda over a stream and then dropped it. Sorry, I just went to another fucking dimension. Hi, Addie. We're on a road trip. We made just mistakes. That sounds like mistakes. Don't worry, I slapped him for you. Thank you, princess. Thank you. What a pal. What a pal coming in and reminding me of my trauma. What a pal. Claire, you're one of my favorite streamers for moments like that. We're a part of it. What's up, Addie? How you been? This is a VOD. Luna will be live when she wakes up in the morning. Why you gotta bully her at a time, bring up all of her trauma? See, Princess gets it. Princess gets it. You're problematic, psycho. Toxic! I bought Princess a ring. What finger did this ring go on? Congratulations! That is so exciting! Oh, my heart! My heart! I've known you guys for so long. That's so freaking cool! A cock ring, you can get married with those, right? Yeah, but I just feel like, you know, that's weird to exchange rings like that in front of your friends and family, but you know, everybody's different. Like, can you imagine, like, the person is marrying you? With this ring, I thee wed. With this ring, I thee wed. And you have to be, like, erect, right? Otherwise, you have to, like, pull it, try to, like, slip it on, grab the, and then, like, shimmy it down. Seems uncomfortable. What's up, Bear? You get a little nappy? Just, Mom, please look away while she puts it on me! I don't want you to know how much your little boy has grown. What? Bear, you came in at a time in our lives when we got 8 minutes left in stream, okay? We got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose. 8 minutes. 8 minutes, chat. Let me know your deepest, darkest secrets. In 8 minutes, stream's over forever. It's my final goodbye. The final countdown. You. I'm never gonna see you again until Friday. Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. What is something about you that you would never tell your IRL friends? Tell us. Tell us. I know none of your personal information. Tell me. What was the name of your first pet, for instance? Or what was the name of the street that you grew up on? I know we've met. We met at TwitchCon, okay? But you could just tell me stuff. Listen. Just because we've met in real life doesn't mean that all of a sudden you can't trust me with your secrets. I didn't like hug you and then surmise like your social security number and where you live and your mother's maiden name. It takes a longer hug to do that. Elm. Thumper? Can you guess what house number I used to live in on Elm? 13. I don't know. I know Elm Street comes from a horror movie, but I've never seen it. I don't see horror movies, okay? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl, and I'm just a girl who doesn't like scary movies. 6 minutes. Should we have a countdown? Like when we get to 10? Should we count down together until the stream ends? I think at like 1 minute I'll start saying my goodbye. And then at 10 seconds we can count down together. It'll be like Happy New Year! And then I'm out of this bitch. Peace! Deuce! Out of here! I'm gone! Tati, any news? Any updates? How did I miss 220? I don't know what that means, love. My sweet darling, 220. You should move your cam over to the power bar so we can watch you rage pull it like you died in a game. Wait. You should move your cam over to the power bar so we can watch you rage pull it. Oh, like underneath? I was just gonna like normally just turn it off. I was just gonna go shut down. Nothing has changed. I'm still employed. Well, that's good. That's good. Stream streak. Oh, you missed 220. You're at 221. I don't know. When was our last stream? Yesterday? We had 2 streams yesterday. Maybe it's confused. Remember? Because we had the stream before. Wait. Yesterday was Monday. We did not have 2 streams yesterday. What's wrong with me? Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. All my days are... I don't know what day it is. Never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Damage my computer? No! Yeah, Tati, that makes sense. I would too. 193. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe, you know how sometimes it takes a while for the exclamation point Luniverse Psycho. Maybe, you know how sometimes it takes a while for your stream to catch, or your streak to catch up? You know, like sometimes it'll be behind if we do like 24-hour stream or whatever. Maybe Sage.
I pissed myself in front of a boy I liked.
I pissed myself in front of the boy I liked because I laughed too hard and I had to borrow his mom's pajamas. Love. Did he know? Or just his mom knew? What a sweetie. What a sweetie that his mama just gave you his jams. Thank you for the $5. I mean, gave you her jams. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the 10 minutes on the clock. We were getting pretty close there. I was getting ready. I was checking out. I was getting ready for my send-off message. That's quite a secret. Damn, Sage is braver than everyone in the chat. Greg, thank you for the tier 3. 73 whole ass month. Not a half ass month. Not a 25% ass month. No. That's the whole ass. That's the whole ass. What's up, Greg? Are you home? Did you make it back to your home? Thank you so much. And a tier 3 too. Thank you. That also extends the stream. I have to add 25 minutes on top of that 16 minutes. Okay, so now we're at 40 minutes. What are you guys doing to me? We were down to 2 minutes. Are you guys really extending the stream right now? Okie dokie. I think this needs to be like 70 maybe. 0.69. Wow. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock. Hi, Herb Dog. Thanks for the follow. What are the goals for the mushroom game? Well, Mira, you're in luck because I can pull that up right now for you. We were discussing your traumas and they want to hear more about what we witnessed together. God, there's so many things. So many things happened back then. Okay, here are the goals, you guys, for the mushroom game. Here are the goals. Install the game. We earn $1 for the stream. Reach level 20, $1 for the stream. Reach level 40, $1 for the stream. Reach level 50, $3 for the stream. Reach level 70, $4 for the stream. Reach level 95, $6 for the stream. Reach level 105, $8 for the stream. Okay, those are all of the free levels for the exclamation point mushroom game that you guys can play for free to help support the stream. You also can purchase a $5 pack, a $10 pack, or a $20 pack. You don't need to do any of those. The reimbursement, if you are enjoying the game and you want to buy a pack, $5, $10, or $20 are the increments that will reimburse me. But basically it's dollar for dollar. So if you spend $10 in the game, if you spend $5 in the game, I get $5. If you spend $20 in the game, I get $20. If you spend $10 in the game, I get $10. You are getting close. You are getting close, Bear. You guys are kicking ass. I have not played my mushroom game today. I probably should log in at some point and do it. I'm level 67. So close to 70. Okay, well now you guys are making me want to play the mushroom game. What are you doing? I was doing a good job not playing the game on stream. But then again, I was supposed to end. I was supposed to already be done. My bad. Yeah, you and Greg. I was supposed to be done and out of here. We were down to 2 minutes. It's fine. We'll play some mushroom game. We'll play some mushroom game. Hi, Caddy. Wait, does this mean the tour's off? I'm gonna have to think on that one. Depends on what happens next, I suppose. Okay. Can you just like not be so small? Alright, I guess we're gonna play some freaking mushroom game. Are you home safe now, Greg? Yeah. Just be that guy. Just to be that guy. One more time. The dinner was so fucking good. I'm very happy and pleased that you had such a delicious dinner. Well, you deserve delicious and wonderful and amazing things. You do. Got home on Sunday. It was a much needed trip. I'm so glad you got to do it. It sounds like it was exactly what the doctor ordered. Sometimes you don't even realize like how badly you need that stuff until you have it. Like you go and get it and you're like, oh my God. Is this what I've been depriving myself of? I gotta stop doing that. Okay. I don't really have... I know Bear was like, don't do that, use your bombs or whatever, but I want to get down here so that I can get the other stuff. And the only way to do that was to double tap the concrete. I had a double decker sandwich. Can you describe sandwich for me, please? Like, what was on it? What was your favorite layer? Did you save the best bite for last? That's one of my most important sandwich eating techniques. I will eat around the edges, and then I save the last bite, the bite that has a little bit of everything on it. I save it as my final bite. Do it again, Bear. You're mad at me. Don't judge me, okay? I'm doing my best. I had a brownie last night. Yum. That sounds delish. All right. Boom, boom. I just want to do one of these, dude. Give me all of them. Thank you. Okay, and another one. Thank you. Black Forest ham with lettuce, tomato, mayo, and mustard. Wow. Everybody's eating such good food. I cannot wait. I ordered Chipotle, you guys. I did a special little thing for myself. I ordered some Chipotle, and it's gonna be delicious. It's not gonna be here for a little while though. we got a little ways to go. That's okay. You had fajitas, steak or chicken? Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my God, look at all these rocks in here. Give me all the rocks. Are you for serious right now? This is crazy. This is crazy. I want all that. I want it all. Yeesh. Okay, what do? I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna go like this. And then I'm gonna take this bomb actually. And I'm gonna go whoop. Okay, and then I'm gonna get this. Is it another drill? Or no, it's a bomb. I go like this. And then that's it. Time for a freestyle. Okay, ready? It's been a little while since I dropped something on the D, so I'm gonna come to you correct and drop a little heat. I make you come in your pants, you call it ski ski. I got that rhythm in my soul that you can't beat. And I will eat meat until the day I die. And I will try my hardest not to be your alibi. I want to give you all the good things in the world, but you gotta promise me that I'll be your baby big girl. Hey, something off the dome. Said you wanna bring me home, but mama doesn't know the things that we be doing, the endeavors that we both be pursuing. I am something. Damn, how did you know? I could smell it on you. Good night, Owens. Sleep tight, sugar plum. Sleep well. Give Sips a big old hug for me, please. I had ribs. Steak, yummy. What kind of ribs? Pork ribs, beef ribs, lamb ribs. Hi, Sammy. Okay. Trying to work my way up this freaking skill tree. God dang. Got a lot of rocks. That's good. Got a lot of rocks. I got 30 diamonds. All right. Boom. Boom. Can enhance there. It's great. Everything's working out perfectly, chat. Perfectly according to plan. My food's gonna be here so soon. Actually, I thought it was gonna be so far away, but it's actually so soon. Ooh, and I got a pretty little thing in my lamp. And also, I think I can purchase number 1. Oh my god, 700,000 to get 1/4. What would that be times 4? Is that 28? 280,000. No. That's a million. That's 2.8 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a glizzy gazillion. Give me all the red dots. Alright, quit scritching, baby. I can hear ya. Yeah, I can hear ya. You gotta leave alone the hotspot, okay? Wait till you... I don't want to wait till then. I'm gonna scream. There are so many red dots. It's like almost overwhelming me. Like every time I clear a red dot, I go somewhere else and it has created another red dot. No screaming, you'll wake the neighbors. I'm pretty sure last night when I was playing Fortnite, I'm pretty sure I probably pissed off my neighbors. I was screeching. I can't help it. When I play Fortnite, I just like, number 1, I have headphones on, so I have no idea how loud I'm actually being. Number 2, the game makes me scream. This season, Chad tried to warn me. Chad goes, just a heads up, this season's really sweaty. And I was like, oh, it's fine. Every season's sweaty. Every season's sweaty. No, it's hard out here. It was ridiculous. My favorite song at the moment? I don't know that I have one. There's no song that I've really been listening to on repeat. Well, where are you? Hi, Swordmaster. Hey, baby. I don't know what I get you for. Real life. Hello, neighbor. The bats and scorpion gloves may tick you off. I don't think I've seen the scorpion gloves yet. I have seen the bats. Honestly, just run and vibe. I don't. It was fun to watch y'all play again. It was fun to play. I had a lot of fun. It just is rage-inducing. What's up, Gio? Hello. Do. Oh my god, look at all these. Claim. Claim. Look at all of them. There's a lit up handbook. Enhance. Get out of here. Another red dot. Thank you. Hey, get out of here. Oh, another red dot. Perfect. Oops. I messed up. I gotta go back. I gotta go here. And here. And here. Get all the things. Do all the things. We have to get our spin. Oh, I just hit level 70. That's nice. Claim all. Delete red. Get our spin in. Boom. See what it gives us. We got some diamonds. 7-day login. Oh, I'm done with this one, right? Oh, it does it every 7 days. I didn't realize that. So it starts over. I thought it was just for the first 7 days. Okay, and then boom, boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom. It's still your birthday. Yep. 23 more minutes. 23 more minutes. They're just like kettle chips. Bear, if you've ever had kettle chips. So really crispy and crunchy. It would be like a Kettle brand kettle chips or Vicky's kettle chips. Yeah, it's funny. I don't care for jalapeno in most things, but I do like jalapeno chips. Just a silly little thing that makes no sense. Right. Got my family donation. Enhance here. Enhance here. And let's see what's going on. How's Freya doing? She's good. She's good. We went for a super long walk today. We went a whole new way we haven't gone before. She was so excited. We stopped at literally every bush. Every bush. She was so happy. That was really nice. And then came home and she was completely pooped out because we went about 2 times longer than we normally go. And obviously in a different direction, so oopsies. No, I don't want to do that. And so she was also, you know, got her sniffer out a whole bunch. Okay, enhance there. Yeah, she totally did. I'm starting to notice, you know, now that we take, you know, like there's, because I live in a neighborhood, there's only so many ways to walk out of my house, right? Left or right. And she has her certain corners where she'll always stop to tinkle or whatever. I thought only boy dogs marked their territory. Thank you, Bear. Check out those links, guys. If you guys want to help support the stream for free, you can play the mushroom game. Just downloading it on mobile helps us earn money for the stream. And then if you play it, it helps us earn even more. What? Hi. I'm eating right now, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize Steady. So it's been a funny, silly little thing, like me discovering that about her and then watching her in a different way than I ever have. I need to go potty. You guys want to try and fit in an episode of Ricky Lake? I think we can fit in just maybe not a full episode. Let's do it. Our last hurrah. All right.
Sometimes a relationship that you think is over isn't really over. Today, you'll meet people who can't seem to stop having sex with their ex.
Oh, gosh.
They'll face off with their friends who say, "You're crazy. Stop sleeping with your ex."
Stop sleeping with your ex. What's the plan for after the timer turns off? To end stream.
Experience of ending a bad relationship, but then a week later you're back in your lover's arms again. Ever happened? Yeah. Of course it has. Well, my first guests say that this has happened to them so many times they've grown to accept this. Meet Denise. She was engaged to be married and even bought a house with her ex-beau when he abruptly ended the relationship. Now they broke up.
Oh, no worries, Siege. Hope it went well.
Sex with him whenever he shows up at the door. And just a few months ago, she gave birth to their baby girl. Isn't she cute?
I think Rude Jude's on Jenny Jones.
Now, Lee is Denise's best friend, and she says that Tom is the worst person in the world for Denise. She wishes Denise would stop sleeping with him so that Denise can get on with her life. Why is he the worst person?
Well, first of all,
little thing.
He has an ego about as big as his studio. He just is constantly thinking that he can just stop by in her life whenever he wants. I mean, look at the product that they have. It just seems like he should be more involved with her life. He just shows up, they sleep together, And that's about the extent of it. And then he disappears. And it's slowing
Oh.
her up to go on with her future.
She is beautiful. What is her name?
Fashion accessory.
Charles C.
Charles C. She is gorgeous. Wow. Let's just take her off so that we can really talk and I can concentrate because I can't take my eyes off of her. Thanks, Abby. Oh, say goodbye to the baby. Bye. So tell me a little bit about your relationship with Tom. How long were you together?
2.5 years. We both went away to school. We met up at school.
Yeet.
We lived across the hall from each other. We're both single parents, and we lived in campus housing.
Piney!
We both.
Piney! Happy belated birthday, beautiful. Hello, 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 hello. It's so good to see you. Sorry, I'm eating my dinner. We're at our last 15 minutes of our streamathon. We're kind of just chilling and vibing. How was your stream? What were you guys up to today? You guys, if you don't know Piney, come on. Beautiful, amazing soul. Friendly, welcoming, warm, adventurous, creative spirit. #1 booper and boober. I don't know what you called this. I don't know what you called. Did you call it boobing? Was that? I don't know if that's what you called it. Tooping. Jooging. I don't know. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. My name is Luna. Nice to meet you. We're just watching some Ricky Lake. If you are down to watch some trashy daytime television from the 90s, and zone out with us, welcome on in.
Well, we're both single parents because we both have custody
Hootering.
of our child from
Perfect.
our previous marriage.
Perfection.
And whirlwind romance. 3 months after we met, we were engaged. We, as you said,
And
got
the
a house
shoulder
together.
pads.
We lived together for a little while, and then I moved out. We were still engaged.
Hmm.
We remained engaged.
Aces, thank you for the
about 6
follow.
more months, and then he just ended it.
Why did he end it?
He said he wasn't ready to get married again, and so he broke off the engagement. But we remained friends. We ran
Sounds
into
to me like you remain more than friends.
Eventually, yes. At first, it was just friends. You know, we just would talk to each other on the phone, or if we ran into each other at school, we'd talk to each other there. It was a couple months after the engagements broke off before we ended up in each other's bed again.
It's great,
We
Ace.
lived for a
Thank
couple
you.
months, and then I found out I was pregnant.
I love you so much, Piney.
And now
Yiri.
you still sleep together.
Thank you for the follow.
Yes.
So it sounds to me like it's awfully convenient.
What's up,
for him.
Smeezer? Welcome
He,
back.
You know, doesn't take responsibility of this baby, and yet he can come and go as he pleases.
That's where I get mad. Because it
Hootering.
makes it so convenient for me.
And you've been friends, Lee, with her for how long?
16 years.
So you've seen this happen to her time and again, or
This is the first time. She was married before, and they had a very committed relationship, and yeah, maybe she did get into that a little bit.
so I want to know, why do you still continue to sleep with him?
I don't understand why her friend is like so against her having a situationship. Like, this woman obviously is grown. She's out of college. She has a baby. She's been married. Like, she found a place that, like, when she sets a dick appointment, she knows the satisfaction is guaranteed. And that's hard to come by, okay? Especially when you're out playing the field, right? You're solo, like, you don't have a partner that you guys can learn each other and become, like, your best orgasm machines, right? She's out here, she knows where her bread is buttered. Like, let her just get her bread buttered. Let her have, why do you want her toast to be dry and tasteless? And why do you have to bring her on Ricky Lake to tell her that you want her toast to be dry and tasteless?
Great sex. I don't know. I cannot give you an answer other than that.
She said great sex.
Anything in the relationship besides sex?
Hold on, let me put on the subtitles as well. I'm gonna turn the show up. Let's
No.
go back.
Has happened to her time and again, or
This is the first time. She was married before, and they had a very committed relationship.
Yeah, the
and
90s were rough.
Yeah, maybe she did get into that a little bit.
so I want to know, why do you still continue to sleep with him?
Great sex.
Good girl. That's a good
I don't
enough
know.
reason.
I cannot give you an answer other than that.
Is there
it
anything in
great.
the relationship besides sex?
No.
Stand up. What are you saying? Stand up.
Good girl,
Come on.
Sage.
Their question.
Hi, look,
I can't believe they're like, what? Stand up.
I think you're so emotionally attached that you cannot break up a relationship. That happened to me. I was so attached to my male friend that I could not break up with him. So I knew that it wasn't good for me.
Why does she have to be emotionally attached? It sounds like she's vaginally attached. like there is a such thing as having an emotional attachment to someone, that being gone, but like physicality being left. It's so, to me, that is so, such a strange perspective to have, that just because this woman can't separate her emotions that she had for a friend, that no other woman could possibly do it.
So I got myself involved in school, and after 2 years, I'm finally rid of him. And that is the biggest thing in my life, to have gotten rid of him.
Good for you.
The turtleneck is the biggest thing in your life.
So you all think that we should just get rid of the guy? That she should just give him up? Do you want to meet this guy that you want her to get rid of?
I don't know why all these women are playing. It is surprisingly hard to find, Piney. And when you do, you hold on to it. Listen. I have definitely stayed in a situation much longer than I should. Because I went out. I sampled the available selection, and it turns out that I was swimming in a sea of vanilla, okay? And the only person who could just give it to me. I stayed in a bad situation, in a toxic situation, went back even years later because the dick game was so good. Okay? I understand it's not healthy mentally. It's toxic. It's whatever. But also, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes the kitty leads. Okay? The head can't always lead. Sometimes the kitty leads. And she just kept leading me back to the same dude. Not because I wanted to be in love with him. Not because I wanted to have a relationship with him. Not because I wanted us to build a future together. But because I knew my bread was about to get slathered in buttery goodness.
Tom, come on out.
He looks like have you guys seen Sonic the Hedgehog? He reminds me of the villain. Jim Carrey. Look at his little twiddled mustache.
All right, let's be nice, audience. Tom, welcome.
Hi.
So what's the deal? You're not mature enough, or you're not ready to settle down and get married, but yet you're ready to get her pregnant.
Well, it's not a
Yeah, chat. So they booed him. Hold on. Hold on. That baby that was in her lap at the beginning of the scene is his baby. And he doesn't take care of the baby. He just comes over and he like has sex with this woman, but he's not an active part of his child's life. Okay? That's why they're booing him. Just in case you didn't hear that part.
a matter of me not being mature enough or not wanting to settle down and get married. It's a matter of Denise and I come from two different worlds. Her goals and my goals are, in a way, they're together. Otherwise, they go totally opposite. We both have an interest in law, yet that's about where it ends. I want to live out in the countryside and raise my daughter in a nice, quiet atmosphere. She wants to live in the city. She refuses to leave her mom and that area. And as for my daughter, well, that's another subject. My youngest, the one Charlesy that we have together, I take care of her as much as I can. I visit as often as possible.
But yet you weren't there for the baby's birth.
I was 20 minutes late.
And then he left, and I came and took her home from the hospital.
I was...
Oh, wait a moment. First off, may I say to you that you really need to just take care of yourself and your baby. And second of all, if you feel that you're living in two different worlds and you have absolutely nothing in common, you have that beautiful little life that needs that daddy. If I was you, I'd take a good look inside of myself.
No dig is that good. He just like I don't know, maybe they only do it from the back. You know? Maybe she pretends like he's someone else. Like she's like, I'm not having sex with the guy who screwed me over. I'm having sex with who was popular, Fabio, you know? She's picturing wind blowing and like a loose tunic. Yeah, less than 5 minutes of stream left. This is it.
All right, our biggest problem, though, too, isn't just the baby and the fact that I'm not always there. It's also my oldest daughter. She doesn't get along with her at all.
Excuse me.
Since she is my main priority at this point because she has nobody else, especially since her mom is going to be moving to New Mexico soon and it'll be even farther away from us.
Denise, is it true that you don't like his daughter?
It's not that I don't get along. It's more a mutual thing. She doesn't get... Actually, the truth is, she doesn't get along with anybody. His daughter's 8, and I have a son that is 6.
Did she just blame the 8-year-old because they don't have a relationship? Is her... I think they both suck. I'm gonna be real here. I think they both suck. I really thought that they were gonna be like, oh, the daughter's 17, you know, she's a bratty teenager, but she'll be on her way to college soon. Ma'am, she is 8 years old. You know, the problem actually is that this 8-year-old doesn't get along with anybody. Definitely her fault. It's mute. We don't get along with each other. She's 8. What is that? 2nd grade? I don't think I'm on her side anymore.
And they could be sitting on the floor playing just fine together, happy as can be. And then the very next moment, all of a sudden, she'll just turn, for no reason, absolutely no reason, she'll turn and look at him. I don't like you. You're not my friend. I'm mad at you. I don't want to play with you.
Okay, you're saying...
What's happening? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? They'll be playing together and out of nowhere, she expresses how she feels to my son. I can't stand her.
Saying all these things, you know, you may not, you know, like the way his daughter's behaving. Why are you still sleeping together?
She calls me.
2 minutes left, chat. Unless the time is extended. Subs,
She
tits,
calls
and
me at work.
tits.
She
I
calls
can't stop
me at
saying
home.
tits.
Exactly.
Sub, tips,
Yours
and
are
bits
always
extend the
different.
timer. Otherwise,
You
the
can
stream
see
ends
Do you love
in 1
Tom?
minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, I do. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
Does he pay child support?
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes.
Okay.
Denise, are you sleeping with him with the hopes that, you know, he might change his mind and come back to you?
That's what I think.
No.
You sure? Because you can do
I
better
know
than that. You
better.
get good sex anywhere. Okay?
Not anywhere. Thank you, Compton. Good to see you. Thank you for that resub before, like yesterday. Thank you. How have you been, Compton? 1 minute. All right, I'm gonna turn off Ricky Lake. I feel like I should say something with 1 minute left. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for extending the timer. Thank you guys for everything this month, all of the happy birthday wishes and happy birthday tips and bits and subs and all that good stuff. Okay.
For the tits.
All right. Bear, thank you for the $10. For the tits. For the tits. Chat, get your tits out so stream doesn't end. Bear, thank you for the $10. Sage, thank you for the $5.
Hey,
what's this? An 8-year-old? Gross.
An
Yay, more
8-year-old?
time.
Gross.
Yay, tits.
Yay, more time. Yay, tits.
All right. Okay, is this is how tonight is gonna, okay. All right. I really, yeah, it seems that way, Squirrel. It seems that way. Well, at least we'll get to the end of our Ricky Lake
It
episode.
seems like you're looking for a
Thank you,
relationship
guys.
and
Thank
you're
you,
not
Sage.
getting that. You
Thank you,
seem like
Bear.
you're searching. And if he's not there and he don't want you, then go on about your business. You don't need him. You don't.
It just doesn't seem to help.
Denise, Tom just told Denise. You said
We don't
told
want
us
you to
just
go
a minute
away.
ago
Hi,
you do love Tom.
You made it.
Tom, do you love Denise?
Yes, I do. And to be honest with you, I agree with part of what the audience was saying in the regards to that. She deserves somebody that fits her lifestyle. Me, I'm out there. I have my own goals, and she has hers.
So maybe you should
can't
just
match.
stop showing up at her doorstep. That's the best way to help her out. When we come back, he has a girlfriend and she has a boyfriend. Yet they just can't keep their hands off of each other. Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Ira back, and you wanted to say.
I'd just like to defend the gentleman right here in the middle. I'd like to say that he does pay child support. He does love his child. And it's not his fault if both their worlds don't come together perfectly.
True
I mean,
psycho.
it's a two-way street when the sex comes along, because it's not like she's saying no.
Yeah, but he's just dangling a line in front of her just enough to keep her around.
Just because I push all the right buttons, or what?
No.
Why does she call?
I mean, why is the audience getting mad? She literally said she stays around for great sex. You're two consenting adults. Hi, Kendra.
You have a sense of humor, Tom. You must love his sense of humor. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, right. But you're talking about the fact that the two worlds don't combine. I'm willing to compromise. No, I'm willing to. I know he also made a comment about the fact that I can't leave my mom. Well, that's a bunch of BS too, because I love the city. I admit that. But it doesn't have to be the city where my mom's at. I could go to any city. But I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to live in a country as long as it's close to a city, so that it doesn't take me long
Denise,
to go.
don't you think you're hanging out with Tom or whatever you're doing while he's pushing your buttons or whatever? Don't you think that's keeping you from getting
As
into
long
a
as the
healthy
8-year-old's
relationship?
gone.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna need to put your kid up for adoption. I'll move to the country, but the 8-year-old's got
Yes,
it.
what do you want to say?
I want to know, is you said
That hairdo is so 90s. Oh my god. My Auntie Ruth had the same fucking hairstyle for so long. What's up, Kodiak Attack? Yes, Ricky Lake.
satisfying yourself before you satisfy him? Are you satisfying yourself?
They'll ask anything.
Yourself. Is you doing it for yourself?
He says she has great sex.
Have great sex? Okay, as long as it's for yourself. Because I have sex with my ex, and it's good. But I do it to satisfy myself, not him. And I send him. Okay?
Good for you. Good for you. All right. What happens when you're attracted to someone, but you just can't live with them? Meet Vince and his good friend Vinny. Vince has a steady girlfriend, but
These guys look like cartoon characters. You know what I genuinely forgot about the turtleneck with the gold chain era? I forgot about this time in our nation's history. I also didn't realize that white men did it. I thought this was like a thing for the brothers. Like, I mean, I'm sure white guys did it too, but something about looking at this is so cringe to me. Am I wrong? I was not an adult in the 90s, so I don't actually know. But I have only seen folks with much more melanin in their skin rocking this particular.
it says that when he kisses his ex-girlfriend, which he does on a regular basis, he feels something he just doesn't feel with any other girl. So he continues to have sex with her. His friend Vinny says that Vince has to get rid of his ex before she destroys his life.
Jeans on right now.
Why do you say that she's destroying his life?
She's bad. The girl's just bad, bad, bad.
Bad, bad, bad.
Sums it up. Bro, I'm sorry. I love you like my brother, man, but that's the way it is.
Give me some reasons why she's bad, bad, bad.
All right, we go into a bar, have a couple beers, you know, me, my girl, when he was together with her, you know, and next thing I know, they're arguing, fighting each other, fighting everybody in the bar, you know, getting me involved, you know.
Vinny, is it true?
Basically. Yeah, we have a lot of good times together, but we just don't seem to see eye to eye a lot of times, you know. It's a tough situation because I feel for this girl, I really do.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just that
you say that you when you kiss her, it's not like it's like
I see
kissing.
skyrockets.
Right, Smeezer?
So you have a new girlfriend now. Does she know that you see skyrockets when you kiss your ex?
Yeah, she does.
And
she
how
does,
is she
and
with
she
that?
asks me all the time. She says, "Do you think you would ever be able to love me the way you love?" And I just, I'm heartbroken. I've been heartbroken for a while now. You know, I love this girl. I really do. I mean, it's just I can't take care of her the way she wants.
Y'all, I can only imagine one scenario where I could be in a relationship where I know that a man loves somebody in the world more than me, like not family, but like an ex or whatever. And that's if I were to like date a widow or a widower, right? Where the person that they married was the love of their life. And, no love after that is the same. They passed away. They were taken from them. I could not be in a relationship with someone who openly tells me, I don't think I could ever love you the way that I love my ex. But, you'll do. You'll do.
Wants to be taken care of, and if I could, I would. I would give her my world.
What does she want from you?
She wants somebody to marry her. She has children. She wants someone to be able to support her and take care of her and her kids. And, and unfortunately, I'm not in that kind of position,
I see.
You can't give her a string jacket.
Stand up, ma'am.
I hear you, brother, okay? Because that's a tough world when they want daddy, husband, and all that, and they already got a homemade family. You don't need to get into that. You love her, it's good. But don't get into being a father of somebody else's and stuff. That's bad news.
Wait, what about, let me just remember, he has a girlfriend now, and he's still sleeping with this woman that he loves.
He has a girlfriend, I can't knock that. I haven't been in that situation.
I don't think I like this lady very much. She's like, listen, step parents don't exist. If a person has kids, fuck them kids. Oh, you're cheating on your missus? Man, whatever. It's because you love this other girl. It's fine. Keep fucking around. I can't judge you. Yes, you can. We're watching Ricky Lake. Do you know what audience you're in? The whole point is to be judgy.
But I can't knock that. I
Thank
know
you,
somebody
Ace.
who was in that situation.
I think
Okay?
everybody at one time or
And
another has
right.
been in this situation,
I have not been in a
regardless whether
situation.
they're going to admit
no,
it or not.
I truly have not been in
Aw,
the situation
psycho.
where I had a ex-lover that I wanted to sleep with, but I have a
Where's the
friend
meatloaf?
who do. Okay? It's not me, but I'm saying, I don't knock you. If that pleases you.
Yeah, but the question is it healthy for him? I mean, he's obviously still into this woman, and this woman happens to be here. I'll bet you want to meet her. Me too. Samantha, come on out.
Yeah, don't come to Ricky Lake if you're not trying to judge or be judged. Compton, how's life? What's new? Wait, which girl is this? Oh, God, I messed up. Is this the girlfriend? Or is this the ex-girlfriend?
And this woman happens to be here. It's not me, but I'm saying, I don't knock you. If that pleases you.
Yeah, but the question is
I
it
know.
healthy for him? I mean, he's obviously still into this woman, and this woman happens to be here. I'll bet you want to meet her.
Okay, the girl who comes out.
Me too. Samantha, come on out.
The girl who comes out is the ex?
Oh, God. Were you listening backstage, Samantha?
A little bit.
Vinny said you were bad, bad, bad.
Nothing personal, Tracy. Just, you know, I just
You,
don't like.
Vinny, said
I just don't
that?
like what you put my friend through. You know.
Well, come on. I didn't go through nothing.
I didn't say
You don't
that.
know my side.
What is
I
your
didn't say he
side?
didn't go through anything. I just know what I saw him go through. You know what I'm
I can
saying?
understand that.
Wrecking the
Hey,
motorcycle
secret.
and the whole 9 yards. You know
Hi,
what I'm saying?
Compton.
You wrecked a motorcycle
my
over her?
fault.
Well, it wasn't your fault. You know, you didn't drive the bike into the brick.
Wait a minute. Remember, you guys.
It's like saying, Your Honor, I didn't murder the guy. He jumped on the knife 30, 40 times.
Vinny, let me remind you, there's all these people here. We want to know about the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Compton. That's amazing.
I drove my bike into a wall.
Good job.
Why?
Plain and simple.
You're
Why?
kicking ass, dude.
Because it wasn't a Harley.
If it was a Harley, she probably would have married you. Samantha, so what's in it for you? I mean, you're not involved anymore, yet you still continue to sleep together.
There's just something there with me and Vinny that will always be there, you know?
I mean, but do you realize that you might be hurting him by prolonging?
We're definitely hurting each other. We are. I realize that, like, you know, our worlds are 2 worlds apart right now, and that, like,
Thanks,
we're
Compton.
keeping each other from going forward and on with
I'm
our lives.
good.
But
Busy, but good.
there is just nobody in this world right now for
That's
me that could
crazy
take
right now.
the place of her. I mean, really, she's got a body like Fort Knox. I mean, she's holding like the feds. You know? I mean, I put my arms around her and kiss her, and it's like, my whole world goes to pieces. Logic is out the window.
I can't believe he's talking like this and he has a girlfriend. Where's the girlfriend right now? Like, this is so, like, imagine you're the girlfriend. Whether, I don't know if she's here or not, but imagine you're the girlfriend and you turn on Ricky Lake and all of a sudden you see this episode. And he's talking about how banging this other woman's body and he can't help himself when he's around her.
Physically attracted to Vinny also, you know, I mean,
Well,
he's
what
got a
about,
nice body
I'm just
too.
worried about this girlfriend of yours.
Oh my God, Thicky! What's up, girl? It's been forever. Soul crushing, right? Room temperature IQ's the problem.
Well,
I don't
she
see
knows
another
where it's at,
chair.
Ricky.
I introduced him to the girl. I don't know if he told you that or not.
We were introduced 4 months ago. We've been seeing each other ever since. We get along really good. I
got
mean,
money
the
and
chemistry is there, but it's just not the
Around the same time, home, Ricky Lake might have come out earlier, maybe, because I think that there are episodes from like 90 and 91.
Same.
Nice house.
It's not the same.
Good looking.
All right, I'll get your comment when we come back, okay? When we come back, a man told his girlfriend he didn't want to see her anymore.
They didn't
But a
even bring
week
the
later,
girlfriend
guess
out.
What? They were having sex.
I'm doing well for busy, but good.
But what would you do if you gave up your apartment and moved in with your boyfriend? But at the end of the month, he tells you to move out. Would you ever see him again?
What?
No? This is exactly what happened to our
shit.
first guest,
There's my
Tanya.
first
But a
one.
week later, she was having sex with her ex, Larry. What were you doing?
Oh my god. It's like it's not just one thing. It's not just one thing. It's like the friggin' 90s like business mullet with the Fu Manchu. And the Where's Waldo shirt, but the sleeves don't go all the way down for some reason. And then she's dressed like fucking Stevie Nicks or some shit. Like, what is happening? What am I looking at right now?
It just happened.
Oh my god.
So apparently, I thought we still had feelings for each other. And I mean, it's kind of hard to break off feelings for somebody that you really thought something was going to last, and it got dead, and it kind of hurt, and it even hurt my daughter.
It hurt your daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Why were you continuing to have sex with her even though you broke up with her? You kicked her out of the apartment.
I don't know.
Why are you continuing to have sex with her? I don't know. When I get a boner, it likes to go hide. I don't know what to say. She was close by. I just do. Also, can I just say, he does not have enough chin to not have some sort of beard down here. And I am only saying that because he's a douche. It's great, right, Mud? He's a douche. He should have some sort of beard down there. It's off-putting and it makes his face look way more flat just doing this thing. Bro, you don't have a chin. I'm cursed with the same chin. Do you have a Fu Manchu? Because you should stop that. You should not have this facial hair if you do not have a prominent chin. This is not a very nice facial hair choice for someone who does not have a prominent chin. Fortunately, I must go to Eep. Good night, Shadi. Good to see you. I hope you're doing awesome. I have a full beard. See? Because you're smart. You understand how silhouette works. You understand how you use facial hair to your advantage. You can literally change the shape of your face by growing your facial hair in different directions in different ways. This means that you're much smarter. You're much smarter than this doofus. Can I hire you to be my stylist? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'll tell you what makes you look
stand up.
hot.
You're shaking your head no.
No way. This is the most pathetic, horniest bunch I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. The first guy.
No. This is the most pathetic, horniest bunch I ever seen.
He doesn't want to do nothing but slam, bam,
You can
thank
pull
you,
it off
ma'am.
there.
And
Keep
the
the hair
other
long.
two,
Grow it
he's
like
only
this.
got eyes for her body, he said. There is nothing
That's
this
not
one
true.
would keep this man after he threw her out of the apartment. She would go back to him and sleep with him? Are you desperate?
No.
I mean, you can get anything you want in this
That's
world
right,
today.
I sure can. I got plenty of it.
Well, I'm sorry. You are just so desperate, it is pathetic.
Yeah, you would never put up with a guy that did this to you, huh? No way. All
Nikita.
right. When was the last time you two had sex?
Right before the show. Gotta keep the girlfriend happy, Compton.
Last night.
Last night.
Wait a minute. What's going on with you two?
It just
happened.
We've heard this before. Yeah, stand up, sir. Stand up.
It just happened.
Excuse me, what exactly you mean just happened? I mean, was Luther Vandross on the stereo or something?
No.
Explain to me how just this man gave you the big boot out his house, okay? Hold up, something is wrong. Something's wrong.
I agree. He had her move. Like, I don't know if you guys heard at the beginning of this. He was like, let's move in together. She got rid of her apartment. She moved all of her stuff over into this house or apartment or whatever with him. And by the end of that same month, he kicked her out and said, this isn't going to work. After she went and did all the hard labor and heavy lifting of moving out of her life. Like, he could have just waited a month and not said anything and like just let her live. Yeah, we have 10 minutes left on the clock, guys. You can extend it with bits, subs, and tips. Otherwise, stream is over in
he wanted the
10
back
minutes.
rub. I gave him his back rub. I spoiled him on back rub. I will admit, I am good with my hands.
Just say no. Yes.
Okay, so was it a good back rub?
Yeah.
That
I ain't
good,
gonna
huh?
lie, yeah. She gets good back rubs.
Why? What made you kick her out in the first place?
Okay, well, we were going together for about a month, right? And she was getting evicted from her apartment. And I went out of town for a hunting trip. And when I came back, you know, I told her, you can move in with me since we're together and everything. And then for about 2 weeks, no, I'm telling the truth. For about 2 weeks after the relationship, I just felt real trapped.
Okay.
And then, you know, I didn't want to hurt anybody more's feelings.
Okay, but don't you think that if you still sleeping with her, the reason why you kicked her out in the first place is going to come back or something like that?
No.
No? Now, do you have a new boyfriend?
Mm-hmm. I've got 3.
You've got 3 new boyfriends.
Hey, Garb.
And you have something.
I'm not one of them, no, not me.
You have something you want to tell Larry today?
Hit the door.
Wait a minute. Did you catch that, audience? She wants to tell Larry something. Go ahead, take it away.
Hit the door. See you later.
Is that a saying? Have you guys heard that saying before? Hit the door? Hit the door, see you later? Isn't it like, don't let the door hit you on the way out or something? Hit the door. I know I fucked you last night. But I came here to tell you no more. That was your last back rub and sex. So I hope you liked it. You hit the door, mister. Kick it out, I hit the dang door.
Do you really mean it?
Yeah, I do.
So no more back rubs?
Yeah, they had sex last night.
All right.
Don't let the door hit you on the
We
way
have
out.
a friend of yours that's here today also, and she'll be happy to know that you want
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
him to hit the door. Tammy, come on out.
Who's Tammy?
Why are you laughing?
Well, I've been trying to tell him to hit the door for the past 3 weeks, and she hasn't wanted to do it.
So it took coming on national television to tell him to hit
coming
that
on
door.
national television.
So do you think it's for real?
I think so this time, or at least it better be.
Do you think that she can actually stay away from Larry?
No.
Yeah,
What is it about Larry? Stand up.
She just said she's got a new boyfriend. She just told him to hit the road. So why'd you sleep with him last night? What was that, like a one night, let's get it done with just so I can make sure this is the right thing? Why would you do that?
Basically, yeah.
I think you got your morals all screwed up.
No, basically, I'm very happy who I'm seeing right now. And I cannot see him.
Why'd you sleep with me last night?
I cannot see him and still have this continuing going on. So last night was, you know, it could have been like, you know, one last thing to make sure. And last night I've made sure.
Okay.
Made sure of what? What? Last night I made sure to give him a good back rub. And we fucked all night. And you know, now I am sure. I am more sure than I have ever been. Time to hit that door. Hit the door. All right, I gotta let Freya in really fast.
Okay, now she knows, yes.
I have two questions. The first one was, is anyone afraid of getting AIDS with all this sex going on? And second, Vinny, have you had sex with your new girlfriend, and are you afraid of getting AIDS?
Yes.
So then why do you keep having sex with her?
Well, we use safe sex. We practice safe sex, and you know.
All of you, hopefully, I hope
5-minute
you all practice safe
warning.
sex.
That's one of the reasons why Denise and I are
That's part
together.
of being grown up. I mean, look at it this way. There are three kinds of sex that a person can have, that people can have, all right? There is making love, and this is my own perception. There is making love, there is having sex, and there is okay? And
I agree. I agree. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty spot on. There are three types of sex that a person can have. There is making love, there's having sex, and there is He's not wrong, Mira.
I'm glad you clarified that. Okay.
My definition of each one is that when people make love, three things come together.
All right, hold that thought. We need to take a break. I'm sorry. When we come back.
Damn, he was about to lay some wisdom down on us, Ricky. What the fuck?
An ex reveals a secret to his fiance. Don't go away.
A dear hello. I can't believe she just cut him off. In my opinion, there are three holes when it comes to sex. I feel like bad sex is having sex. Making love, passionate, wonderful. B, thank you for the $10.
Don't leave us, Luna.
Don't leave us, Luna. Kika, thank you for the $20. Don't leave us, Luna. All right, well, now we have another hour on the clock. What are you guys doing? You are crazy people. Thank you. Thank you. Making love, passionate, connected, intimate. Fucking is like aggressive. You know, this all like animal. This all in your body and less in your mind. And then there's having sex, which I feel is just like spending time with you. What will you do after your streaming? Like, what do I plan on doing when the stream ends? Oh, do you mean my next career path? Yeah, so in case you guys didn't know, this is the countdown. I will not be streaming again after this countdown for 2 days. So yeah, I'm choosing different career paths. I was thinking I could just nosedive into corn. Just full on, just find some really niche corn to get into. I was thinking like either nostril stuff or ear stuff. Seems very interesting to me. I also thought maybe I could become an astronaut. I don't really want to go to space, but maybe I could be an astronaut trainer. So I get to do like the zero gravity stuff here on Earth. I also thought it might be interesting to audition to play the role of Garfield in the Garfield cartoons, because then I could just like eat lasagna and hang out with a dog that I pretend not to like all day, but really secretly I'm in love with. I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of options. There are a lot of options open to me right now, so I'm playing it. I'm playing it by ear.
What would you like to say,
Ah,
man? I would like to ask Vinny, do you have any remorse about having sex with her with your other girlfriend when you with your other girlfriend?
No, I don't.
You
I
should.
Don't. I don't. I have feelings for this woman that I could never feel for any other woman in my life.
Why are
I
you?
don't lie
You
to her.
don't have a
I'm on this
girlfriend.
show, I don't lie. What I do is up front and it's straight out. I don't have to lie, and I just do it. I'm a free man. I'm not married. You know? I mean.
Stop. Hold on. I hate it when men say this. And it's only men that say this. Okay? If you are in a committed relationship, if you have a partner who has agreed to only date you and you only date her or him or them or whatever, you are not free because you're not married. You have made a verbal commitment to a person. If you would like to not be in that verbal commitment with that person, break up with them. It's much easier than a divorce. It truly is. Truly, truly is. It's so much easier. It goes so much quicker. All you have to do is say, hey, yeah, I'm never going to love you the way I love this woman. And even if I can't be with this woman, I'm not going to stop sticking my wiener inside of her and being obsessed with her. So why don't you go find someone who will love you the way that I love her? It's great. This guy's a dick. Hi, baby. I need a tinkle. And I'm going to go get Freya's brush. Ugh. Vinny or whatever your fucking name is.
I mean, yeah, as long as he's being honest and this girl knows what she's getting herself into.
Exchange cock
Don't you
rings
think
yet.
when your girlfriend sees a show, don't you think she's going to be hurt by it?
I think, yes, I think she will. And I spoke to her about it and everything, and, you know, look, I do what I think is right. I do what I think was right for me, and regardless of, like, other people's feelings, if they get hurt, they hurt themselves. I don't hurt them. I don't want nobody else to fall in love with me. I'm so scared of falling in love right now, it makes me tremble just to sit here and talk about it, all right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, you can all go, oh, but, I mean, these are my feelings. These are my feelings, all right?
Okay, to the first two couples, have either of you have had any counseling? Therapy or something?
I initially, Denise had brought it up to take my daughter to counseling, my oldest daughter. And I had taken her into counseling, and the counselor there said it was more of a problem that needed to be worked out either as a family unit and or Denise definitely needed to speak to her or with her and to help clear up some of the problems there between the two. But she said my daughter to her seemed like an average, ordinary 7-year-old at the time.
I see, okay. What would you do if you wanted to get rid of your ex but couldn't? Meet Jeanette and Robert. They are engaged to be married. Congratulations. But there is a but, everyone. But their relationship is troubled by Robert's ex. Robert and Jeanette both say they love each other very much, but the problem is his ex. Jeanette, what is the problem?
His daughter and his ex-wife. He takes his ex-wife and his stuff out to see his daughter.
Wait. Explain. He takes the wife, the ex-wife, out
to see his daughter.
Where do you take her?
To the movies, out to eat, to the show.
Sounds like a date. No, now my little girl is with us.
He takes them both
8
out.
years old. She's
It still doesn't matter. I mean, if you're engaged to Mary, you spend time with her and take her out. Don't take your ex out.
Yeah, I mean, why do you continually take her out? I mean, I can understand, Jeanette, you're being concerned about that. You're going to marry this man.
well. Sometimes I'm there to see my little girl, and if she wants to come along, it don't bother me if she wants to come along. It's really don't bother me. But
Do you sleep with your ex?
Do what?
Do you sleep with your ex?
Tell the truth.
Well, honestly, the policy doesn't, I mean,
I guess if you
Since we've been together, I've slept with her twice, and I regret it.
And you regret it. Why do you sleep with her?
Well, my wife she takes my little girl and uses her against me. And if I'm nice to her or something like that, she'll let me see my little girl.
So I see. So she, in a way, is forcing you to have sex with her so that you
no,
can
not
see your
forcing me.
daughter?
I feel like I have to do that to see my little girl, to be good to her.
Jeanette, did you know this?
No.
What? Did he just say? Did he just? Let's run that back. Let's run that back real quick. Let's run that back real quick. Let's just. I feel like I must have heard something wrong.
Right. Now my little girl is with us.
Right?
He takes them both
8
out.
years old.
it still doesn't matter. I mean, if you're engaged to Mary, you spend time with her and take her out. Don't take your ex out.
Yeah, I mean, why do you continually take her out? I mean, I can understand, Jeanette, you're being concerned about that. You're going to marry this man.
Well, sometimes.
It's crazy, right, Aces? Dude, you don't even mean to get sucked into it, and then you're just all of a sudden you're just like, what the fuck did you just say?
I'm there to see my little girl, and if she wants to come along, it don't bother me if she wants to come along. It's really don't bother me. But
Do you sleep with your ex?
Do what?
Do you sleep with your ex?
Tell the truth.
Well, honestly, the policy doesn't, I mean,
I guess if you
Since we've been together, I've slept with her twice, and I regret it.
And you regret it. Why do you sleep with her?
Well, my wife she takes my little girl and uses her against me. And if I'm nice to her or something like that, she'll let me see my little girl.
So I see. So she, in a way, is forcing you to have sex with her so that you can
not
see your
forcing me.
daughter?
I feel like I have to do that to see my little girl. To be.
I feel like I have no choice. I have to have sex with her. And I feel like I'm forced against my will to come all over her titties. So I can see my child. I don't know what else to do. I'm a devoted father. I love my daughter very much, and I'm not ever going to give up any opportunity to see her. So you guys can judge me all you want, but I will keep skeeting to get my visitation rights. Never go to court. Court don't let me see the tax, so I got to slip her the kielbasa so she lets me in. Hi, Chrissy.
Be good to her.
Jeanette, did you know this?
No.
And that's why I come here to tell her, because I love her. And I'm honest now.
Tell her.
I love you.
She's like, don't you fucking touch
Jeanette,
me.
what are you thinking?
So how could he do that if he does?
Take your hand off her.
Robert?
Dude, I'm starting to fume. I'm starting to fume. For me, okay, physical touch is my love language. Chat, do you know your love language? Do you know your love language? Physical touch is one of my like top of my love languages, right? Physical touch, words of affirmation, and then, you know, all the other ones. Fucking, if you have done me dirty, like fucking your ex-girlfriend and then bringing me on national television to tell me, you better take your fucking hands off me, dog. Do not touch me. Don't fucking touch me, okay? Do not. Don't you dare. You don't get to touch me anymore. Once you touch her, once you put your hands on her after we were together, no, you don't get to touch me anymore. That is a privilege. Don't fucking touch me. I would be shaming this man, berating this man. Oh, you want to bring me on national television? You're going to regret that. You are going to regret that. I don't care. I don't care. That would bring the evil out in me. That it's one thing to be deceitful and cheat on me and tell me in the privacy of our own home where I am allowed to react and feel in a safe space for me. It is another thing for you to be such a baby back bitch that you bring me on national television to tell me so that I can't pop you upside your head. Physical touch and quality time. Physical touch and quality time. Gifting, gifts and physical touch. Time. Yeah, I guess quality time's a good one for me as well. Someone's wondering where she's gonna buy cyanide. How can a big guy like him get 2 women at one time that want him at all? I'm a big guy, and I was lucky to find one woman who could tolerate me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he's rocking with. Ash,
Baby
thank
back
you
bitch
so
took me
much for
out.
the $2.99. Baby bag bitch took me out. How are you? What's new? I feel like I haven't seen you in a gazillion years. How are you, lovey? Thank you for the $2.99. I would not mess with Luna. I fear my life. That's smart. That's smart. That's smart. I've had plenty of people cheat on me. Okay, like it's not even the infidelity. Oh, you cheated on me? That was hella dumb of you. Bye. Right? That's a real easy conversation. For me, if there's infidelity, it's very easy for me to say, okay, you don't respect me. You don't have respect for our relationship. And you don't have respect for the fact that, like, I'd be down to be poly, you know? Like if you just would have had a conversation with me, you could have gone and had sex with that person guilt-free, but you didn't want that, did you? You wanted to be a sneaky little snake. So infidelity, whatever. How dare you? How dare you not be loyal to me, be disloyal to me, and then put our shit on blast for the world to see? Ugh.
I promise you it will never happen again.
Why am I asking you for 2 days? What do you mean? Get your hands off of her. She does not. Look at her. She does not want his hands on her. Look how uncomfortable she feels.
Do you believe him? He's... He seems...
She doesn't want to be there. Look at her. She doesn't want to cry on national television in front of a live studio fucking audience. But she doesn't want to be there. She doesn't even know what to say to him. Look at the pain in her eyes right now. It's just sad.
Sincere to me. It seems to me like, Robert, you're in an awkward position. You feel like you have to do certain things to make your ex happy so that you can continue to have a relationship with your daughter.
Yes.
So it's not like you want to, or you
See,
go after that.
I'd say we got married twice. And the reason is my daughter. And the first time I was young and I lost all my parental rights to my daughter. And if she wanted to take my daughter away, she could. Nothing I can do about it. So this is the way to see my daughter, because I love her. And I love her too, and there's a, tween line, what should I do? But I know deep in my heart, I love her. I love her to death. And I'll do anything in the world to keep her. And that's why I'm telling.
I will fuck my ex to keep my wife. Hi, Weird Witch. I've been lurking. Oh, hell yeah, what's up? Ricky Lake was my guilty pleasure. Yeah, Ricky Lake. Did you guys ever watch Jenny Jones? I also really like Jenny Jones. I liked the Jenny Jones makeover episodes better than the Ricky Lake makeover episodes, because the Jenny Jones makeover episodes weren't trying to make them more modest. They were trying to take like modest looks and make them like more crazy.
I'm telling y'all now that I promise it will never, never happen again.
All right. We're going to give the two of you a chance to talk, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this.
She can't look at him. 1,000-mile stare. They would have to pull me off that stage. Like, I am not playing. Like, I can't imagine thinking I'm going on Ricky Lake for like a makeover episode or something, or like my boyfriend wants to propose, and then I get on there and they're like, yeah, actually I've been fucking your best friend, or like, I'm in love with your dad. Like, I think it would be something insane like that. I would probably go to jail. I would probably go to jail. I would see red. Hit the door, Jack! You got to go! Yes, Lisa, absolutely.
Joining us now is family therapist Alita Coleman. She's a college professor and also hosts her own weekly radio show.
She looks like that one lady on SNL. You know the lady I'm talking about. She looks like that one lady on SNL. It's not her, but they got a very similar look. Very similar, like, neck to head ratio.
Arlita, thanks for being here. Can you please start with Jeanette and Robert? I know it was
Robert
really...
and Jeanette obviously are in a great deal of pain, more than obviously the rest of the guests are in pain, but I think they really do share an awful lot and love each other. And
Oh, Weird Witch. We'll have to watch some of those episodes on stream then, so you can see. They're not as high quality as Ricky Lake episodes are, though. I don't know who did the Jenny Jones dubs.
And I would hope that Robert could stick to this agreement. I don't know if you've got any kind of addictive compulsion, and that's why you can't seem to maintain, staying in a relationship with Jeanette. Why do you do it? Why do you not stay with her? What makes you go off and have these affairs?
No. It's only happened twice, and it's with his ex-wife, and it's because, I think it's because I don't want to speak for you, because of the daughter.
Because of the daughter. But Robert,
but it's just not just the sex. It's that I try to please her anyway, just to make her feel what she won't argue with me.
It's not just sex. I eat her ass, too. She tells me it's time to visit the fudge factory, and I say, yes, mommy. Give me the yummy, wummy, fudgy wudgies. So I can see my daughter. So I can see my daughter. I love my daughter.
And say, well, you're not going to see your daughter no more. Or, and I'd rather be nice to her to see my daughter.
Right, but you know what? That's exploitation. Your wife should not be manipulating you and exploiting you like that. You have rights in the court system. You have rights to see your daughter, and you should go back to court and have some kind of modification of custody because you shouldn't have to be used in some way by your ex to see your daughter. That's just not fair. You have rights. You have rights.
He doesn't have rights. This woman's off to a very bad start. She didn't even know his story, and she obviously still doesn't know his story. He signed off his parental rights. He does not have parental rights over his daughter. This woman listened to nothing these people said. I gotta get some sleep. Good night, sleep well. It was good to see you, Ash. He was actually addicted to sex. His daughter wouldn't be in his mind. He'd be like, I gotta have it.
I mean, what is Jeanette to do now? I mean, she's finding out for the first time that he was sleeping with his ex.
It's going to take time for you two. You have to keep talking, and Jeanette, you have to tell him, I'm sure. Do you feel angry and betrayed? Do you trust him?
I used to. It'd be a long time for it to trust him.
It's going to be a long time, and I really think they need to go for some counseling, the two of them, to sort of try to recover, and if you really want this relationship, Robert, which I believe you do, I really believe you do. I think you should go with Jeanette to some counseling and try to work through this, because then she won't, it's going to take her a long time to recover because she's been injured, and it's going to take her a while to start to trust you again. And you.
No, he's gone. He's out of there. What can this man give you? What does this man possibly give you that would be worth taking him back after he fucked his ex? That daughter's not going anywhere. Okay, she's going to keep being his daughter. He's going to keep wanting to see her. He's already done it twice. He didn't just do it once. He's done it twice. And that's all he's admitting to. On national television, I reckon it's probably happened more than that. Nah, dog. Nah, he's out of here. Hit the door.
You've got to separate and unhook from that first family. You've got to somehow detach. You're still holding on in some way. That's why I think you haven't gone into the court. There's some reason why you resist having your rights legally with your daughter. And you've got to go back to court and separate from that first family so that she knows that you are hers and that she's first. Okay?
Good
Not
advice.
the first one.
Good advice. What about Tanya and Larry? Tanya and Larry, now, she declared, let's, recap, that she's declared that she wants him out of her life, but yet she gave him a back rub and they had sex last night.
Right. Well, I mean, if you're going to say, there's the door, and the next morning.
She didn't say, there's the door. You're not listening to these people, Rita. Hit the door.
Have him back in your bed, obviously it's not going to work. It's very, very hard. You have some kind of an attachment here, or it's great sex that you're holding on to, or you're lonely, or you're afraid to go out there and have a relationship with someone else. But there are a variety of reasons why you keep going back to him. But I mean, I have to say, Ricky, and I just have to be straight, I think these guys are jerks. I think that they're all jerks, and they're using these women. I really feel that they're using these women. It's my opinion, but I will tell you why. I will tell you why, because there is no reason why they should have their cake and eat it too, and you women have to get strong and feel good about yourself and close the door.
All right, Alita's going to talk with these other couples more when we come back. Stay tuned.
I love how the Vinny guy's like, that's not my case. Because he's like in love with the ex that he's fucking. Meanwhile, he just completely negates the girlfriend that he has. He's like, actually, I'm not like these other guys. I love my ex. I would go to the ends of the world for my ex. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. No, I didn't invite her. No, I don't even like her. I don't even know her name. She lives at my house. She's dog sitting for me right now. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I gotta go fuck Lucy on the backstage. We're probably gonna go on a vacation. I don't know if I'm ever coming back. But I'm not like any of these other guys. I think Vinny's ex is using him for sure.
Hi, we're back with Alita. Now, Alita, something was going on during the break. What were you yelling about?
I was just, you know, I'm sitting here with, you know, with Denise and Tom, and I just feel that Tom, it's a cop-out, this whole big stuff about she wants to live in the city and I want to live in the country. There's a little baby here, a little human life
And what
that
about
needs
the fact
fathering.
that she doesn't get along with my oldest daughter?
That is a cop-out. She obviously, there's counseling, there's family therapy where you could work out many children from previous marriages. It takes time to establish a relationship both from this new step-parent and the child, and you can work that out. If you want to work it out, if you want to work it out, it's not
Her inability
easy.
to want to move to where I'm going to be stationed,
not
wherever
easy.
my company sends me,
But it's the
she
same
refuses.
way. No, it's the same way. You refuse because we've discussed this about the fact that what if I get transferred somewhere else and I have the higher paying job? You don't want to go either.
This is true. You're more interested in money, whereas I'm more interested in myself being, or my personal happiness.
Thank you. He just said
I'm not looking for the big bucks. It's one of the one thing that separates our interests in
Excuse
law.
me, you
She
have
wants
a
to be an
child.
attorney.
Who's going to raise it and who's going to support it?
I volunteered.
Okay,
I'm already supporting my
you-
oldest.
you know.
I'm taking care of my oldest.
I don't know why they're jumping down his throat. I don't know why they're like, obviously their lives and goals and stuff are incongruent. Hi, music lover. Like, it sucks that there's a kid. It sucks that there's a kid in the mix. It really does make things more complicated. But like, he doesn't want to live like a city life or, you know, follow her around in her career. She doesn't want to give in and follow him around for his career. Like, their life paths are incompatible. They shouldn't have had a child, but they did. There's no reason to just like force it, you know? Square peg, round hole. Just let it be. He's already doing what he can. He pays child support. He tries to see his baby as much as he can. Kiga, thanks for gifting that sub to Music Lover.
But you have two
Forget
children.
gifted a tier
You don't
1
have
sub
just
to
one
Music
child
Lover
anymore. You have two children.
2190.
But if you really want to make it
They are
work,
given
somebody's got to give. Somebody's got to
385
give.
gift subs
Not
in the
all these
channel.
excuses. All
What
this
about
is
Vinny
just-
and Samantha?
Kika, thank you for giving that sub to Sneezer.
A tier 1 sub to
Thank
Samantha.
you.
They are given
All I can say is
336
that
gift subs in
have
the
great
channel.
sex.
Thanks
That
for
is the
playing
basis
games
of
with
this
me
relationship.
last
They
night.
have great
It's fun.
sex. They have this
is more than just sex.
they have this great attachment. But you have your cake and eat it too. What are you getting out of it when he goes back to her? And you're
I'm
left
seeing
with
other people too.
Well, yeah, but then what is the risk of getting a sexually transmitted disease?
She's seeing other people, I'm seeing other people, but the bottom line is that I want to be with just her. I do.
Do you want to be with just him?
I cannot allow myself to love anyone else in my life.
Samantha, do you
until
want to be
I'm-
with just Vinny? Do you
not,
believe him?
Not the way his life is right now, no.
Do you believe him that he
Do I
wants to
believe
be
him?
with just you?
Yeah,
What would it take for you to be with Vinny?
$1 million.
So you think she's after the bucks?
No. I don't want to make her sound to be materialistic like that. The girl is a fun-loving person. She enjoys life to the fullest.
I've been married before, and I struggled in my first marriage.
Samantha,
and I don't
he
want
just
to have...
called you a girl. Are you the girl? I mean, where is the balance of that? I don't know. Are you the girl? I mean,
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. He's got all the power. He's got the power in the relationship. And in order for you to move on and have a...
What is she saying? Nothing she's saying makes any sense. Obviously, Vinny does not have the power in the relationship. Vinny's like, I love her. I want to be with her. I would fucking burn the world and light it on fire just for her to fart in my general direction. And they're like, do you want to be with Vinny? Nah, he's broke, but he fucks good. So, and then this lady's like, Vinny has all the power. It's the men on the stage. It's the men. It's all the men. Shut up, Rita.
Another life and a real healthy relationship. You're going to have to either get it together with him solidly or move on. You can't have it both ways in this situation, unless that's what you want if that's what you
I would
want
like
for
to
now.
remain friends, you know. I would like to at least remain friends.
We cannot be friends. There is no friends between me and her. As far as the body chemistry between her and I is just like unbelievable. I mean, really.
You've said that a few times today.
I look at her, and you know, something just happens to me. I mean, I can't explain it.
Okay.
Daddy,
What do you want to
great
say?
sex. First of all, I want to say you look really good. And second of all, you are a dog. Tom is a dog. He has a baby with this woman, and this baby is so beautiful, and you just need to go away and leave her alone with her baby because she deserves better than you.
What's wrong with him? Why would we just like him?
He deserves to live with someone better than me.
They're yelling at the wrong guy. Yell at Vinny. Yell at the freaking guy at the end who fucked his ex-girlfriend to get visitation with his daughter. Whose wife can't even look at him or say words right now. Why are you yelling at this guy? Because of his mustache. It looks kind of... You know what I'm saying? Does. He went a little too angled in a little bit too much. It's looking a little sus, dude. Looking a little sus. Also, the mullet, the little curly business mullet with the receding hairline. This guy, it's not his fault, okay? He has a certain look about him that makes you want to be mad at him when you look at his face, but it's not his fault. That's just his genetics. I don't think that he's at fault. I don't think he's the bad guy in this.
But I still have the rights to see my daughter. I still have a right to be part of her life.
Okay, yes.
And I will take advantage of it.
Okay, first, this is for all y'all. This is not really a question. It's really a comment. If sex is what y'all enjoy, then okay, I'm for it, because I do it. But you two, the first couple, y'all have children involved. Now, not only just y'all own separate children, now y'all have y'all child together. So you need to see where it is he stands, and if he's not with you, you should leave him alone.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's go see what Jesse's doing.
She, I don't know how to tell if it's a male or female.
What's a cockatoo?
I have no idea. It's making a mess out here, though. Just chilling, though. That's pretty crazy. What's his name? We named it Chili because the first thing we ever fed it was a chili cracker. I wonder if this helps out a little bit because it's dark out here. But yeah, it's because you won't be able to see it because the contrast. All birds are female. Oh, really?
Aww.
Bird pellets, grains, fruits, and veggies. Wheat Bix?
I want to give it a smooth.
Like the grain cereal?
Oh, I can't really tell what it is from here. You think it's a parrot?
Samosa? Or the bigger the spot they need me to fill the water. That's awesome. Yeah, birds are cool. Animals are cool.
I
don't
wonder
wanna
if
clean up
it'll
shit
still
all the
be
time,
there
but
when I get there in May.
That's what it is. It's better than having a bat. Hey, at least we've
Or if it'll fly
leveled up,
away.
guys, right? When we first got here, there was fruit bats, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna hang up fruit to get them, and Monty was like, don't.
Thank you guys for telling me. That's adorable. Little Chili.
Sometimes a relationship
All right.
that you think is over isn't really
Admit
over.
it, you're crazy
Today, you'll meet
about
people
me.
Who can't seem to stop having sex with their ex.
I hate my
They'll face off
husband,
with
but
their
I'm
friends
married anyway.
When you think of two people who are married, you would probably assume that the reason they are still together is because they love each other. Am I right?
The cock rings.
Am I right? Not so fast.
Yeah, yell at the
Today,
fucking
you'll meet
nerd,
wives who
man.
say they are not in love with their husbands. In fact, they hate them. On today's show, women who hate their husbands but stay married to them anyway. Find out why.
Why? I could not imagine. Why would you stay married to somebody that you hate? That it makes you miserable to be around. Ew. Promise cock rings? This is the dream, dude. That's the actual dream, dude.
What do you do when you're married to a person whom you hate? My guest today,
Get
stay married
divorced.
no matter what. And our expert chair today is Jacqueline F. Barnett, a matrimonial lawyer who advises couples whose marriages are in trouble. She will be taking notes throughout the show, and we'll hear from her later on. But first, please meet Patty. She has been married for over 5 years to her husband, Rex. She says that even before they got married, they didn't get along very well. But it has only got worse after they walked down that aisle. Patty, what happened after you got married?
Well, it actually started before we got married. We fought constantly, and it wasn't like an argument here or there. We hurt each other emotionally and physically, and I would trash the house, and it was bad before we got married. And I thought after we got married that it would be different. And
Why would it be different? Why would getting married change the dynamic of your relationship in any way? Like, who told you that?
it didn't. It kind of just kept
Yeah,
the
no
same.
shit,
and
Sherlock.
We hurt
You're
each
still the
other
same
just
people in the
throughout
same
our marriage, and
situation.
We had separated at one point of our marriage, and I was living with my sister, he was living with his parents, and I got pregnant. So then we got back together for the sake of...
Wait. You're going too fast for me. How about you, audience? All right, go back. I mean, you were fighting before you got married. Why did you get married in the first place?
Well, I didn't want his ex-girlfriend to marry him.
That's literally all of our faces right now. You said what? You got married because you thought it would save your relationship and because you didn't want his ex-girlfriend to marry him. What? Excuse me?
Sounds like that's the wrong reasons to get married, huh? So, what happened? You had a fight once where you bit him?
We were. we used to meet at this dance club, and he made me mad, and so I know he was dancing with this girl just to make me jealous. So I went out on the dance floor and I bit him in the back. And so the bouncer came, and he kind of broke things up, and we would show up all the time every weekend, and he'd always say, "Back for more, huh?" So
Makes sense. He made you mad, so you bit him in the back.
And he did.
I don't think I've ever bit someone out of anger. Except for to get out of if somebody was I used to be friends in junior high and high school with boys. And as some of you boys might know, boys are the fucking worst. And they would put me into wrestling moves because I was small and I was one of the boys, which I feel like now looking back on it, they just wanted to touch me. But they would put me in these fucked up moves. They would have my arm over my head, and then they'd have my head down like a triangle or something, and they would pin me in weird ways and stuff. So I definitely bit to get out of those situations. But normally if I bite, it's that's like a well, either it's sexual or it's it's because I love you, Have you ever loved somebody so much you just want to bite them? I don't know if that's specifically a female experience, but any women in the chat right now, I feel would totally they would totally vouch for me. When you love somebody a whole bunch, sometimes you'd be looking at their forearm and you're just or their bicep or their shoulder, their thigh, any part of them. I don't want to break skin. I do want to bite down to the point right before I break skin because it does feel really good in my teeth. But it's because I love you. It's not because I want to cause you harm.
Did it on purpose. I'm sure he was doing it just to make me jealous.
So the two of you egg each other on. It sounds
Yeah,
to me
it's
like you
crazy,
like
Smeezer.
this conflict and this fighting in the marriage.
Well, at least we're talking
Oh,
to
is that
each
what
other.
it's called, Ace? Full
I don't know.
Nelson.
So how many kids do you have?
With him, I have 2, and I have an older son from a previous marriage.
So what are some of the other things that he does now that you're married? You've been married for 5
5
years?
years.
So what are some of the other things that he does to make you mad and to make you hate him?
Well, he's just irritating. He thinks he knows everything, and it's just his way or no way, and he's, I don't know, I think it's just more that I do more for him than he does for me. You know, he says that he can't love me the way he should be able to love me because I, you know, throw fits and throw things, break things, and he said it doesn't let him love me, so he lets me know that. He tells me, you know.
The audience just said, yeah, you just said, why are you still together?
Well, because if we were to get a divorce, I would probably have to get a job, and I don't want to work. I want...
Wow.
No. There's a lot worse things that could happen to you besides getting a job.
Well, I have kids, and I want to stay home with my kids. It's important to me. My
I'd love to stay home with my kids, and I don't have that luxury. I have to go out every day and make a living.
While I was growing up, my mom was home for me all the time. I can remember walking. There wasn't one day that I can ever remember going home from school and my mom not being in that house. She was always there, and I want that for my kids. It's
No. This isn't a headlock, okay? I know what a headlock is. You catch them like this, right? And you have the head in here, and you hold it. You could put them to sleep if you wanted. What they would do is it was like my arm would be like behind my head, and then they would like wrap, it would be like an arm around my neck, so it would be a headlock, but then also an arm around my arm. So then my arm would be pushing against my head. I don't think that's a headlock. I think that's called something
really important for me.
Yeah, but I mean, you're talking about physical and emotional abuse.
I mean, the physical part isn't that bad. I'm more physical. He's not, just because he irritates me so bad.
Let me introduce you. You want to meet the husband? Yeah. I do too. Rex, why don't you come on out?
Okay, Smooth. Does he know the title of the show? Does he know that he's on an episode of Ricky Lake that says, I hate my husband, but I'm married anyway? Did anybody tell him?
Rex, what's going on here? You tell her you don't care about her?
I don't tell her I don't care about her. I just don't tell her that I love her because I don't want to, you know, give her any false sense of how I feel.
So you don't love her?
I love her in the fact that she's a mother of my children. And I will no longer, I don't want them to grow up in a broken home.
Yes.
Excuse me, if you don't love her nothing, but why are you still with her?
Because if I were to divorce her, I would get taken through the cleaners. I would have to give her half of my business that I've worked hard to build. Not only that.
She's been with you.
No, but I build.
Excuse me, she's been with you for 5 years. She is the mother of your children. Don't you think she deserves to be a part of your business?
She came into this relationship with nothing. Why should she leave with more?
I would like to know, does he have anybody on the side, you know?
What's that?
Does he mess with anybody, you know? On the
do either of you cheat? Have you?
No, no. I don't figure if I cheated, not only my wife, I'd be cheating on my kids, so I would not do that.
Okay, stand up. Yes.
Well, isn't this bad for the kids? They see you fight, they see you argue and fight and punch each other.
We
That's
don't
not
really,
good.
we don't do that. We really don't do that. There's arguments like everybody else argues, but we don't get real violent and stuff. No.
I came from a broken home, and it's so much better to see people apart than together who hate each other's guts.
We don't sit there and show that we hate each other. It's just, we don't hate each other. No, we just...
Well, that's not what Patty said.
Yeah, well, the kids do see us argue, and like occasionally our little daughter will ask Rex, "Do you love my mom? Do you love my mom?" But it's not as bad as it used to be. It's getting to where the fights are getting less.
You think it's a better situation to raise your children in an environment where they ask you outright if you love one another? You think that's healthier and better for the children than to see you two separate and both thriving and happy and potentially in healthy relationships? You're literally teaching your children that that is what they should seek out in their relationships. Conflict, lack of love, lack of passion. I've never understood that mindset. I know it was a different time. Weird Witch! Have fun walking the doggy. I hope it gets all the good sniffs and it marks all of the corners. Even with kids, I don't know if that's a good enough reason to get married, especially if you just like each other. Yeah, well, they had the kids after the marriage, but it's like you got married so that he wouldn't marry someone else because you thought it was going to get better. It hasn't gotten better. Then you started popping out kids, and now the kids are witnessing all of this, and they're like, what, just human fallout for your guys' bullshit?
You know, as violent, but we just don't really communicate really, I guess.
When she was telling you about she bit me in the back when we were dancing, the point is she was still with her ex-husband. You see, she was coming to the dance place when she was still married. You see, and she had got done telling me it's over with, so that's fine. So I'm there, I show up there with all my friends all the time. I was dancing with the girl and she just bites me in the back.
Patty left that part out, didn't she? Patty, you sneaky girl. Now,
you'll learn more about her.
Why are you two, I'm just trying to understand, why are you two settling? Why, don't you deserve to be happy?
In my family, we get married and that's what it is. For life or death, you know, till death do we part. Okay? Not only that, he is, I mean, her stepson, which is 8 years old, broke up with the family once before, okay? And I don't want that to happen to him again. And my 2 kids, I don't want them to have that. I'd rather stay together, have a good family thing going, instead of having
But it doesn't sound like you have a good family thing going.
We do. At home, I mean, it's just basically we accepted it, and we don't sit there and ride each other, be mean to each other. We don't do that.
Yes.
If the two of you are committed to staying in a marriage, what are you doing to make the marriage work?
I basically think it's getting better. You know?
Well, I do everything. I stay home, I cook, and I clean. I mean, the house, I'm not, you know, a slob. The house is clean. I cook for him. He comes home from work. He sits on the couch. I bring him his food. I get him his
Now, that sounds like you're a slave. That doesn't sound like you're communicating in a relationship.
Are you going to marriage counseling or doing something to try to provide the children with a better example of what love is?
We went quite a long time ago, but it's just they annoy me. Those counselors annoy me.
Do you think that your children are being affected by what you're doing?
No. I mean, they don't sit there. They see their mommy and daddy together, and when we argue, we try and get them out of the room and stuff like that. But, you know, who doesn't argue? You know? There's no such thing as a perfect marriage.
You're right, but it sounds like yours is
There's no such thing as a perfect marriage, so our fucked up dysfunctionality, it's fine. It's fine. You know, since nobody's perfect, it's totally cool what we do, you know? We try to get the kids out of there when we're arguing at each other before she bites me.
Extreme case. Yes, what do you want to say?
Yeah, maybe I'm slow, but I still do not understand why you married in the first place. So he wouldn't marry his ex? That's ridiculous.
And first of all, she asked me before. I turned her down, okay? Then later on, as we stayed together and stuff, we do have fun together. You know, like as in friends, we'd go out, have much more fun with each other than we did with the other people we were with.
Bottom line, Patty, do you love Rex?
Yeah, I think I do.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Rex, do you love Patty?
Not the way I should.
But do you see each other together in the next 20 years?
Yes, I see us together forever.
Patty?
At times I don't, but then when I look at it long term, I think so, just because the things I want are important to me, staying home with my kids and being there for them, and
money.
Yeah, so if I leave.
Well, I don't get it. When we come back, a wife who says the only reason she married her husband was to get back at her ex-fiancé.
I don't get it at all, but arranged marriages still are a thing to this day. For most of our human history, marriages were a business transaction. They were not love marriages. They were marriages for status or wealth or land or whatever. So like, you know, we live in a very privileged time and in a very privileged society where a lot of us can get married for love and make it work and like power through it. That's not the path for every single person. They both seem hell bent to, you know, be in this weird ass thing that they're in. I just think that also they should be mindful of what it's doing to their children. Because even though they think that they're like saving the children by keeping the family together, lots of people who come from parents who stayed together until, you know, the kids were out at the house, you know, they were aware of that stuff. That's in their home. They can feel that.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, women couldn't get bank accounts for 1964, credit cards for 1974. Yeah. Such a trip.
Sometimes newlyweds sense the trouble right away. Meet Maxine. Maxine has been married for only 8 months. Maxine says she never really loved her husband, and the only reason she married him was to get back at her ex-fiancé.
Wow.
Now she wants out, but her husband says no way. What's the deal, Maxine?
Well, I was dating someone for almost 6 years. We were engaged to be married in June of last year. And about February, my ex-fiancé decided he didn't want to get married right now. He wanted to wait a little bit longer. So to get back at him, I met my husband about a month later. And to get back at my ex-fiancé, I married my husband.
So how long did you date before you...
Maxine, you did what now? They were married for 7 years. He wanted to wait to get married. A month later, she met this man. And now, less than a year later, they're married. They've been married for 7 months, 8 months. Girl, what?
You got married?
A month and a half, 2 months. Yeah.
So you knew you were not in love with this man?
I thought I was. I made myself believe I was.
And so what effect has it had on the ex-fiancé?
Well, he's willing to take me back at any time.
So how's the marriage been? For 8 months, you've been married. What's gone on?
I married a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He was charming and sweet, and I thought he was handsome when I first met him, and I said, yeah, this could work. And just today, when I was dressing for the show, he told me my dress was too short. I should change and that people could see up my dress. This is the type of thing I have to deal with day after day. So I don't think it's going to work, and I don't want to waste any more time.
I mean, that sounds kind of logical that, you know, he cares about you maybe.
Ricky, I know it's the 90s. I know it's the 90s, Ricky, but we do not stand up for men policing what women wear. Ricky? Stop it. Quit pretending, Ricky.
And he's jealous? He doesn't want other men looking at you?
He's too jealous. He wants me to, he makes me move to this little hick town where I know nobody. He makes me quit my job. It's just unbearable.
He made you quit your job?
Yes. Yes, he made me. I made more money than he did, and I don't think he liked that. I think that intimidated him.
Probably, but why did you do it?
I was trying to make the marriage work. But I don't want to waste any more time.
So you want a divorce. You want out of this relationship,
Yes.
but he won't let you.
Right, Chrissy?
I think
quit your job. I'm going to isolate you from your friends and family. You can only wear the things that I say that you can wear. Yeah, very much, Chrissy. It's giving abuser. Right, Garb?
I think all men start out to be cute and charming and like they're nice and everything until after you marry them. Then they change.
I think,
That's sad. That's sad to me that she feels that way. After I got my divorce, I felt that way. I felt like, who is this person? Like that I have married or that I did marry and had a partnership with. Like, I don't know this person. But I don't think that all men are that way. I think that in our society, women feel not all women. This is I'm generalizing, but like a lot of women feel an urgency to get married if they find somebody that they feel, ticks their boxes, right? An urgency to like lock them down or whatever. But in that urgency, what happens is you get the, honeymoon phase of a new relationship. And then you get the engagement phase. Oh, everything's a fairy tale. And then you get the wedding planning phase. Everything's a fairy tale. Then you get married and it's new and it's fresh and everything's a fairy tale. And then reality of what the relationship actually is sets in, which is why I think that you should be in relationships or know people much longer before you get married. I saw this thing on TikTok, which, it's TikTok, so take it with a grain of salt. But it was this video that was talking about how the majority of married millennials only dated for a year before they got engaged, knew each other for a year, right? From first date to engagement, 1 year. Then engagement for a year and then marriage. And that's what I did too. And it obviously didn't fucking last. But, to only know somebody for a year, and then I guess for a second year in an engagement, and then from those 2 years of knowing that person, from those limited experiences, deciding, okay, I could definitely spend my whole life with this person, is crazy.
They change.
Wow, Caesar.
It's never like it is before you get married. I mean, you think it's going to stay the same, but it's not.
So you're saying that everything changes when
She's
you get
not
married?
guiltless.
Well, because like he said, I was married before, and I thought I was getting something different. And I'm in the same marriage, it's just a different person.
Your ass is always greener.
Yes.
First of all, the first one, Patty.
Aw, Dave.
I think
Did you
you
get
are
a
just
clip?
a prima donna. First of all, I have 4 children. I have 4 children, one of which is in a wheelchair. She's my oldest. I worked 2 jobs until 4 years ago. I do want to be home with my kids. I didn't have that pleasure. I have a husband. I make more money than my husband does. My money goes in the bank. It takes care of our home. We fight. We don't get along a lot of times. The kids see us argue. They never see us fight. They also see us hug and kiss and walk holding hands. We watch TV. We do things together. I married my husband because I was pregnant, not because I was in love with him. But we stay together because we care about each other. The kids know that we care about each other. We do love each other somewhat. It's not like an undying love.
So are you settling in a way?
It's okay because it works for us.
But are you happy? Are you happy?
I'm happy in the fact that I have a 2-parent home with 4 children that are happy.
Exactly.
And we do fine. You guys are phony.
Is that right?
Because Patty wants to be home and her mom was home. I want to be home too. But see, if I get divorced, I don't want anything he's got. He can have it. And whatever I bought him, he can take it. All I want are my kids and my peace of mind. If you want his, leave.
I don't understand. So
I'm glad he's
I didn't
doing
quite
something
understand.
like
Am I
that.
wrong
That's
for
cute
wanting to
for
stay
him.
home with my kids?
She's home taking care. But she's home taking
Look
care
again.
of his kids. So
All right, chat, hold on a second. Apparently there's some...
You hear him?
Oh my god, he's right behind him.
Listen to him.
Jesse's freaking taming animals. Why doesn't he do stuff like this when I'm there?
Can you guys hear him?
Dude.
Come on. Up. Up. No.
Jesse's gonna have a new pet when I get there.
At least he flew up on the fucking chair.
Look at him.
This is the best day ever, dude.
Look
What
at him,
the
he's
fuck?
so
I've been shopping for a
happy.
cake and this motherfucker just lands on the chair. From my mind, yeah.
He's so happy.
How cool is that, bro? That's so sweet.
That makes me happy. He's so happy. All right.
So he can earn a living. She's the backbone to this man. So
that
why
right?
shouldn't she get half?
And the business.
If the money wasn't coming in, what backbone would there be? She what she have?
And let me just say that there
Welfare,
are
living somewhere?
many mothers who stay at home with their children,
I
and that
would-
is a full-time job in itself.
I wouldn't mind. I've even told her I will get a divorce. I will pay for those kids to have someone stay home with them, and you go get a job, earn your own living. I will earn mine, but don't be dipping into my pocket that I worked hard for.
Yeah, but the business that he says that he has.
I would like to say, as someone who left their abuser, we were engaged for 5 years. Sometimes people just suck. If your gut is saying maybe it'll be better when we're married, it really won't. Hey, self-made creation. Fucking round of applause to you for breaking that cycle, for taking the extremely hard steps that it takes to step outside of the cycle of abuse, for moving on with your life and becoming who you truly are and who you're meant to be, and blossoming and flourishing within yourself and doing all the hard work that it takes, not just to get out of it, but everything that it takes to heal after the fact. Good on ya. Good on ya. But also, yes, if the relationship is bad, a marriage isn't going to fix it. A baby's not going to fix it. A pet's not going to fix it. You can try to go to counseling, but honestly, if there is just a serious incongruence, just let it not fit and move the fuck on. There's a gazillion people in the world.
I helped build this business. When I was staying home, taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, I also took time to go through the phone book and build up his business. So if we were to divorce, I should get part of it. I built part of it up.
Yes.
I think that one thing that y'all are missing out on is the fact that we all only have one life to live, and that you got to go out and make yourself happy. I mean, if y'all aren't happy, the kids are going to see it. The kids are going to notice it. You know, they're not as stupid as you think they are. And to the woman that's wearing black, Maxine, you find a way out of that marriage. You assert your independence, and you go find happiness someplace else.
Yeah, you tell it, girl.
Yes.
The hair is so tall. Okay, who's this guy? Look at this man right here. I don't know this man's name, but I do want to give him a high five. I did see it, Steve. Thank you. I feel like either he is the guy that would roofie you at the bar, or he is the guy that would ride home in the Uber with you to make sure that you got there safe, but then, you know, leave once you were safely in your house and had made sure that you locked your door. He's either the hero or the villain, and I can't fucking tell. I can't tell.
Yes, I want to ask Patty a question. Patty, who do you...
I think he's looking at Ricky's butt right now. Is he looking at Ricky Lake's butt right now? Kids are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. Yes. Freddie Mercury. First date is high fives and firm, but respectful handshakes. Third date, if things are getting intimate, you hold hands more than 5 minutes at a time. 10th date, cheek smooches. By a month, you can share a meal, and only after 10 years of polite courting, you may marry. Those are the rules. Mari, you get it. You get it. Why does that man remind me of a Target brand, Freddie Mercury? It's the teeth and the stash, dude. It's all of it. It's all. Do you mean in that? Do you mean in the part of the Target when you first walk in? Do you mean like when you first walk in and they're like, "Here's the things of the holiday," and it's like the $1 and $3 and like $5 bins, and you're like, I don't know what I would ever use this for, but it's like so cute. I think I need 7. Is that? Y'all are wrong for that. How could you say that about this man? He's just looking at Ricky's shoulder blades like so hard.
Who do you love more, Rex or your ex-husband?
Oh yeah, baby.
She talks a lot about him.
Sounds like neither.
She sits there and says, you know, if you were to take care of me like he did and stuff like that, then it would be fine. Well, now I make a lot more money than he ever made, and she's still not happy. It doesn't matter. You know, she's never happy. Never happy.
You ever think that it's not the money you bring home, it's how you treat her?
We both treat each other about the same.
No, I'm affectionate towards him. I mean, I try and keep everything going, for the sake of the kids, so they're not seeing any of that bad stuff.
When I come home, I'm not going to know who's there. You know, she's Sybil. You know, she's one person to another. When I come home, I don't know who it's going to be.
She's Sybil, and your husband is Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay, well, we haven't met your husband yet. We're going to meet him right after this break, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say, Jackie. We'll be right back.
Like $1.50, so you buy it, and then, yeah, you get it home, and you're like, where does this even go? Where do I put this?
Hi, we're back, and when we left off, we were talking to Maxine about her relationship with Carlos. Now, you're married 8 months. You want out of the relationship. You want out of the marriage to go with your ex-fiance, but he won't let you. How does he keep you from leaving?
He's fixed it so that he's in charge of everything. I don't have access to anything. I don't have access to any of my friends anymore. I have no outlets.
Yeah, it sounds like an abuser for sure.
He just feels strongly that it's till death do us part, and I tell you, he's going to be the death of me yet.
That is an abuser.
So, I mean, it might come to like one of you really hurting each other.
Yeah, we've gotten physical. We've gotten physical quite a few times.
Do you want to meet this husband? Yeah. I do too. Carlos, come on out.
Taken away from her friends, her family, doesn't have access to her own money, tells her how to dress.
Get her, Carlos. Get her.
Hi, Carlos. Now, you hear what your wife is saying.
Yes.
She's not happy. She's in love with someone else.
Right, self-made is so weird.
Why do you want to keep her if she's not in love with you?
Well, if she's not in love with me, she married me in spite of someone else, then she's gonna have to stick it through, okay?
Why are they clapping for him? Listen. She fucked up, okay? She made a mistake. She should not have, like, married a man to spite another man, right? That's shitty. That doesn't make her, like, she doesn't deserve to be in an abusive relationship because of that. What she deserves is to have the fallout of a divorce and have to go through that, you know, the dissolution and breaking up of a marriage that she made a bad choice getting herself into.
I mean, during this time, I mean, what is my life, you know? She gets divorced, what have I gone through?
Yeah, but I mean, are you having a good time in the relationship now?
Sometimes, sometimes not.
Okay, now I have to go back. How has it gotten physical with the two of you?
She's came after me with a knife before. She's actually pulled a gun on me before.
So, Jacqueline, this is serious.
I don't understand why you think that because you spent less than a year with this person, that you should spend the rest of your life with this person, when you're so obviously unhappy and endangering one another's lives.
Wow.
I tried to kill him the night before we got married, and he still married me.
What?
Look at every go up in this audience. Wait. They talk.
Like, why is
they
this
talk
funny?
like it's a joke.
Do you understand that marriage is very serious business and it's work, and that the two of you are spending your life doing such negative things to one another, but most importantly to yourselves? It doesn't sound like any of you have any respect for yourselves. How can you love somebody else if you don't have enough respect for yourself to keep yourself whole and safe?
Have you ever been in our situation?
I wouldn't. I'd get out
you
so
would not.
fast.
What makes you such an authority on this type of thing?
Are you married?
I mean, have you ever been married, been in this situation? You've been taught this at school.
I've
you
been
learn
divorced,
from
and
those school
I've been
hard
successfully
knocks.
married.
That's how you learn most of this
There's
stuff,
been
not
no
from being
knocks
taught
in
it.
my life, but that doesn't make you qualified to say that that's why you have to have stabbings and physical violence. Children's impressions are created for the rest of their lives, and maybe your parents did that, and that's why you think this is normal. But is that the legacy you want to leave to your children and your families? You're going to bring kids into your family?
Come on. I know it's not normal.
Don't you think both of you deserve to have peace in your life and tranquility and safety?
And forgive me if I'm wrong, Jacqueline, but the longer you stay, you were talking about the money earlier, Rex, and how it's so expensive and she's going to take you for everything you've got. The longer you stay in the marriage, the more she's entitled to.
I'm already stuck. I mean,
Is that right?
All it has to do is...
You will know, and you'll find out if, you know, if any of you guys you'll find out. How guys in this...
How many of you are married and how many of you have gotten divorced? I'll bet there's many people in this audience that have experienced somewhat of what you're talking about.
Yeah, but, you know, and then who here hasn't got, all the men who haven't got taken to the cleaners over this situation?
This man is so sure he knows everything. He is so positive that he knows better than anybody else around him. Which is probably why he ended up marrying some woman who bit him in the back when she was still married because he was dancing with other girls. You know? This shit's just... This is weird. This is a weird episode. Usually they're like... Even though they're... Usually they're fun to laugh at. This is just like... Bro, what?
But marriage is an economic partnership. Where do you have a lock on all of the assets? You created a family, you created responsibilities, you created assets together.
Okay, that means when we get a divorce here, I will have to give her half of my business, pay for her house, pay for her to take care of the kids, stay home, do nothing, plus my life. Now I will double my bills right there.
Wait a minute. Stay home and do nothing?
Well, she wants to stay home and take care of the kids. She's already told me that.
That's not nothing.
And the truth comes out. Raising kids isn't hard. I run a business. Raising 3 children by yourself, being solely responsible for their food, their clothing, their shelter, their love, their education, their enrichment. She just wants to sit at home all day with 3 kids.
That is not nothing.
He seems to think that when he goes to work and comes home that somebody else comes in the house and cleans it and has his dinner ready for him and takes care of those kids. I'm the one that's there all day long.
How old are the
I do
kids?
it. I have a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Damn.
Yes.
He's 8.
Okay.
3-month-old, a 3-year-old, and a 7-year-old. That is a busy fucking house. Oh, I'm so excited for you, Chrissy. I'm sending you all the luck. I love you.
Okay, first of all, to Rex, staying home with the kids is much more work than you think. And to Maxine...
I've done it. It's not that hard.
Regardless, still, you don't do it every day like she does. And to Maxine, if you went through all that to try and get rid of him the night before you got married, why did you marry him in the first place? And to him, how could you love a woman like that who does that to you? What's wrong with you?
He deserves everything he gets if he allows it.
If you could answer that question, how can you love this person that wants to kill you?
Sometimes I ask myself that too.
She hasn't been in the situation. She has no idea. Until you're in the situation, you don't know. You don't know.
Yes.
All right, this is to Carlos and Maxine. So she made a mistake. You know, she married you. Granted, she made a mistake, but what are you getting out of it? Is it like making you happy to see her miserable?
No, she's not miserable all the time. She doesn't.
Well, she tries to
express
kill
it
you.
to
I
me.
think she might be a
doesn't
little
express it to
miserable.
me, at least.
I haven't told you that?
Sometimes you are miserable. A lot
Tell
of
her.
times we, you know.
He thinks
Maxine,
that
here's your chance. Tell
he
him how
thinks
you
that
feel.
just because we may get along one week and argue the next week that it's okay. Well, it's not okay. And I see it like this. If he's stupid enough to let me do these things to him, I'm going to continue doing them.
When we come back, a woman who says her husband threatens her just to keep her from leaving. Stay with us.
Oh shit, 2 minutes left on the clock, guys. We might get one more Ricky story before the stream ends.
Can teenage love ever sour? Meet
Go, go.
Margot. Margot has been married for almost 2 years. It's unbelievable. She looks like a baby. She has known her husband, Junior, since she was 14 and says the only reason she married him was to get out of her house. So you married him to get away from, like, controlling parents?
First of all, that's wrong. I didn't marry him to get out of my house. And,
Why did you marry him?
First, I moved in with them. I loved him, and I still do love him. I don't hate my husband. I hate a lot of things about him, but I never said I hated him.
What do you hate about him?
He's overjealous. He's possessive.
Me
we
too,
separated for a
self-made.
while.
I
left
love doing
Why?
that.
Why'd you leave him?
Because of his jealousy. I was going to a church.
So, like, nowadays, the equivalent of this is watching reality television. But, honestly, I hate watching reality television. Oh my god, are we down to 1 minute? Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Listen, unless somebody extends the timer, stream ends in 1 minute. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know we're bonding. It's great. I love it. But we've had this timer going for, like, a gazillion hours since my birthday on March 2nd. And in 30 seconds, the timer's fucking ending. Anyway. Yeah, it's my last stream. It's my very last stream, guys. It's my very last stream. Till Friday. I just don't like watching regular reality television because it's so, like, staged and weird and, like, I don't know. It's way too much over the top. I love the talk shows. That's it. We're done. We're done. The timer ended. Oh my god. I get to take a break. I get to take a break. A proper break. A proper break with fucking no streams during the day. Oh my god. The timer is in negatives. What is time? Wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. But I've actually really enjoyed, we started watching the Ricky Lake episodes because we were doing a 90s themed streamathon. And I was like, what's something that we could watch? It's like so 90s. And then it clicked. Ricky Lake. Like, Ricky Lake is so 90s to me. Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Maury. There were other shows too, but I don't think I watched those as much. That means we went back in time, so you have to do another day. I think not, Coco. I think not. So here's the deal, guys. I'm so sorry that we have to stop in the middle of that episode, but this is it. We did it. We did the thing. We succeeded in the thing, and now we're done, and the thing is thinged. The thing is thinged. But if you are new here, if you've never been here before and you haven't followed the channel yet, please do. I'll be back on Friday. I'm going to take a couple days to get my house in order, and then I want to also get the stream room back in order again. It kind of got crazy over the course of the past 2.5 weeks. But I'll be back. I'll be back on Friday. I'm going to take 2 full days. I'm going to get my life in order. I'm going to get my gear in order. I'm going to get the tech in order. And when I come back, we're going to be locked in. We also will be modifying the schedule when I get back. We'll be on a 4 or 5 day a week schedule instead of a 7 day a week schedule. And I'll be working more on our extracurricular sites. So if you guys haven't checked out the socials, all of those are going to be getting some much needed love and overhauling in the coming weeks. Exclamation point S in the chat. There are all kinds of lovely little buttons for you to push over there. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do. It's a great place to get to know other community members and also get the most updates about what's going on with stream, what's going on with the other content, and also just like to hang out with fellow Brat Packians because they're pretty cute and adorable and we love them. Seeing that Mr. Rogers joined. I don't remember the end. There was an end song? I remember the beginning song. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? And then I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, I might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please, please, won't you please, please, won't you be my neighbor? My neighbor. Such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back. Oh, it's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new. Something, and so will you. And I'll be back when the day is new. I'll be there and you will too. Yeah, I remember that song. Okay. I'll have more ideas for you. Oh my god, bring all your ideas. Also, keep in the back of your minds chat. Okay? Game shows, whether they are online, on streaming platforms, or game shows that you liked on TV. The Price is Right. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune. I want you to be thinking of all of these games because the next phase of our live streams are going to include a lot of game show elements on the weekend. And I need your help. I need ideas. I need shows that you liked. I need concepts that you liked. I need structures that you liked. I am so inspired to do something new that I have never done before. Make sure you're in the Discord. If you have ideas, please give them all to me. All right? I'm out of here. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for a wonderful birthday month. Next time I see ya, it'll still be my birthday month. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, Bear, I love you. Bye, Danny, I love you. Bye, Squirrel, I love you. Bye, Southpaw, I love you. Bye, Jay, I love you. Bye, Squirrel, I love you. Bye, Bear, I love you. Bye, Coco, I love you. Goodbye, Mommy, I love you. Goodbye, any friends that I haven't said goodbye to, I love